Welcome everybody.
Back to another episode of Pokey
Pokakori.
Right into
Episode 81.
Hi, Jak.
You know what? I'll give you a focus here. Let's see. There you go.
Archaludon for the reverse hollow and a
Suicune.
Cool.
Let's go.
So
Alright.
cool
Rip.
Pokemon.
That was-
Welcome back,
that was so
everyone. Episode 81 of Reditus. Let's do the recap from last week and get right into it. So, episode 80 last week, at the birthing tree, the group met Khaled, Duna, and a strange crystal-bound chest from Gar. Khaled explained that once Mastos was attuned to it, only he and Gar could access the Fey Seed within. The chest existed outside normal space and time and could not be moved once bound. Mastos entered a trance and completed the attunement. Duna revealed himself to be the warrior once trapped within the mirror prison that the ATLADS had traded to Gar. Freed by Gar, and now resistant to magic, he pledged to guard the chest. Later, near the Triples, the group noticed a mysterious grey elf, only to be intercepted by Trekidim Imago, Trey, Dante's mentor from Sinaclum. Trey delivered a final note from Dante, hinting at his death while expressing respect and hope for the ATLADS. He revealed Dante had died, attempting to recover an artifact called the Mind's Devourer, and Trey had completed the mission. He now sought the group's aid to safely escort it to Haven. Back at the end, Darius studied the recovered gauntlets, discovering they required a dwarf of ancient lineage and powerful druidic ritual to unlock their true power, granting control over the colossal landworms that shaped Sinaclum. The group shared a toast to fallen allies as Darius received a mental message via his spell storing ring. This unknown person was investigating Paradon Van Moria per Magnus's request and would report back soon. Determined to act, the group investigated Paradon's recruited citizens. At least 2 had fled their homes in haste. Tracking fresh footprints through Arakan, Shrey, and Jak followed a trail to the northeast edge of the Sooms, but the track ended abruptly, disappearing down the bank of the lake and into the water below. We'll be back to see what they do next.
Through shattered lands and broken sky, the keys ignite, the lost must rise. Bound by fate, by blood, by steel, a world forgotten, a truth concealed. Heartless, forged in flame and dust, a heart of gears, a soul to trust. Jak the hunter, silent, keen, a shadow's wrath, the watcher unseen. Darius speaks with silver tongue, a tale half truth, a song unsung. Mastos walks where wild winds call upon, to earth, to beast, to all. ATLADS rise, the night is long, through fate and fire, standing strong. His awakened shadows call, one by one the mighty fall. The mighty fall.
All right, welcome back. All right, guys. So to catch you up exactly where you guys are, you guys had investigated the home of one of the recruited citizens that Paradon had met with and that Elion had discovered. Going through, kind of uncovering, there's a trap there. You guys went through and found stuff had been grabbed in a rush. Trey and Jak leading out the back door, tracking these footprints to the edge of the water. Meanwhile, back in the house, Elion, Darius, and Mastos still within. What do you guys want to do while Jak and Trey have left the back door investigating these footsteps?
Should we go with them?
Well, they seem to be capable.
Right. Well, what do we do then? We came here to find your farmer people. They're not here.
Have I checked in with my raven?
You have not.
Not even last episode?
Not even last episode.
I would like to do that.
So, as you reach out, you do feel a connection to the raven. Are you looking through its eyes?
I am.
Okay. You see a red glow coming from a strange metal rod that is in the ground as the raven kind of glances around. Looks like he's in some sort of rocky cavern, some type of cave of some description. And you can see two individuals sitting cross-legged by this metal rod in the middle of this huge cavern.
Do I recognize them as our friends?
Go ahead and roll a perception. Does Raven have advantage in darkness? Question mark.
Let me ask my DM.
I'm not doing your work for you. Only because there's no actual lights within here. It's more of the red glow just coming from this metal rod.
It's just, I guess it's just a raven, right? Raven.
Oh, yeah.
Says, yeah, it says perception +3.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception at disadvantage then.
Uh, 12. So 15 if I'm using his perception, right?
Yeah, you are, yeah.
Yeah, 15.
Okay, so then you do recognize, this to be Pyre and Mess, the two civilians, two of the three civilians that were working for Pyrodon.
Okay, the two that were missing originally, not what was
Yeah.
it, Connor or something I spoke to?
Cam was the one that was he spoke to, yeah.
Okay, so Pyre and Mass. So I'm gonna relay that to Darius. My raven has eyes on two of them. I don't recognize the area. It seems to be some sort of cavern, but
Do you know where your raven is?
I don't. For me to connect with him, it needs to be within, I would say, 100 feet.
So they're within 100 feet. Safe to assume, yes?
Yes, for me to be able to connect with him, he needs to be within 100 feet.
Right. Okay. Could you get him to backtrack, maybe?
I could. There's a, looks like a rod they're sitting in front of. Sorry, it was red. Is it?
There's a red, a faint red glow coming from the bottom of this silver metal rod.
Okay. Seems to be those. Looks like a silver metal rod that they're sitting in front of. There's a red glow coming from the bottom. Would you know what that might be?
Would I know what that might be?
Yes, would you?
Roll a general intelligence check.
Well, let me turn my camera back on so you can see the roll.
Ooh.
That's about right.
It's 14.
Oh, it was
Oh,
Plus
okay.
one.
Okay.
that was a 1.
Yeah, I mean, thinking through, there's a lot of things that a silver rod and the red glow could be. You can't think of anything immediately that would spring to mind as to why two people would be kneeling down in front of one.
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of people kneeling down to silver rods in my time, but I doubt that's what they're doing.
Right. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure out where he is.
While you're concentrating on that, so Trey and Jack, you guys see the footprints going down the side of this bank, clearly descending into the water, these two sets of footprints. And you guys have noticed kind of a large trailing, some sort of bag or something every now and again along the way. And you do see also that kind of trail of this bag going straight into the water. What do you guys do?
How far across does the water go?
So you can barely see to the other side. Like the top of the Sooms, this is almost like a lake. It stretches. It's almost connected right to the edge of the mountain. You guys are you could not go more north within Arakan. You're kind of right up against the back mountain.
Did Mastos rebond us? You did? Okay. I would also relay that information to Jak. Basically, Jak, they're in a cavern of some sort. You're probably looking for a mountain or some type of rock fixture.
So we see a body of water that we can't really see to the other side of, right?
Yeah, like as you look to the left, you know you're in the Sooms. Like you can see the trees and the platforms, kind of off to your left, like down to the southwest. Where you guys are, though, is kind of there's not a lot of build up there. It's literally just kind of water.
Gotcha. And they lead right down into the water?
Yep, you can clearly see these footprints going into the water.
Okay.
And it looks like they were carrying some sort of bag, and there was something being drug along with them. Do we see any indication of them having a watercraft that they may have taken off in? Something they would have pushed out, something to disturb the bank?
Yeah, roll an investigation for me.
Okie dokie, buddy.
I would imagine Jak would also be looking for stuff. And Reen is with us, I believe.
You got her to do like a circle,
Mhm.
and she was just kind of keeping an eye above. She hasn't pointed anything out to you.
Okay. But if I don't know if you would want Jak to roll individually or just let Trey roll.
Yeah, if you guys are digging around trying to look for more markings and such, go ahead and both investigation is good.
Okay. I don't know if you can see that. I rolled it in D&D Beyond. I got a 10 for investigation.
Okay.
I got a 13 on the die plus 4, so 17.
17. Okay. So Trey, you kind of focused in on these footprints, really holding your attention. Jak, as you look around for anything else that would indicate them using a vehicle or some other way to exit from here, as you look around, you're confident there was nothing else here that they moved any other direction. You're confident that these footprints leading down, that they went underwater.
Jak will look to Trey. Well, can you swim?
I don't expect it's going to be that difficult to swim about, but the way they just disappear like that, can you tell if they went swimming downriver, or do you think they dove somewhere deep beneath?
I can tell you in a second, but it looks like they went beneath. And Jak is going to thank Tareen to make her way to the water, and it's time to go for a swim.
Yeah, you kind of flick over for a second. You can see Reen start to bank down and start head towards you guys. As that is happening, Elion, back in the house.
So I'm going to communicate with my raven to guide us through the cave to the exit.
Okay. Are you instructing it to try and remain unseen, or just to get to the exit?
I would still have it be cautious.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a stealth check for the Raven, please.
Let's see, 3.
Okay.
So that's a 4.
A 4.
Sorry, 5. 5.
Okay. So as the Raven starts to kind of take off from its perch, you can tell that it kind of starts to turn and head. As it gets a little bit closer up, you can see kind of the exit to this, leading north outwards. And as it does, one of the individuals sitting by the pole, immediately see them turn and look and go to get up towards the Raven, and the other one puts his hand on the shoulder and just nods, and he sits back down. The Raven taking his time, as it is very dark down here. He continues 30, 40, 50 feet forwards, 60, 70, 100, about 150 feet. you lose your sight.
Okay.
So you know he was still on his way, but you just lost your connection due to distance.
I will dismiss him.
Okay. Yeah, you feel the essence of the raven back into your book.
Can I relocate him without dismissing him?
You can, yeah, bring him back. Yeah, you can.
That's what I would want to do. I wouldn't want to end the spell.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I assumed that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So Trey and Jak at the edge of the bank. Reen can down beside you now. What do you guys do?
Jak will look to Reen. Looks like we're going underwater, and look for anything you can crawl in. Maybe cavernous. And Jak really won't acknowledge Trey because he's an adult and knows what he's doing. Jak's just gonna dive in the water.
Okay. Yeah, Reen almost in tandem. As soon as you kind of jump, she kind of jumps and mimic to you, and she goes.
Yeah. And Jak is gonna try to locate anything that looks like people can go to, like swim to or swim into, that nature.
Okay, and Trey?
I think Trey. Yeah, I think Trey's gonna give it a second. He's gonna look around to see, check the horizon, make sure that nobody's like followed them to the water. I don't think he's too keen on just going full blind in their position. Dragon was flying about, probably gave away. So if anybody's tracking him, Trey wants to give it probably a good like 10, 20 seconds where he's just scanning, looking for anyone to come up behind us before he commits to going into the water.
For sure, yeah. Go ahead and roll perception. At advantage, because of your fancy shield.
Ooh, yeah. That's going to be 21.
21.
Amazing. Yeah, you scan the area. You see some of the citizens kind of walking down the path through the brush and the trees that you guys kind of fought your way through to get here. You see some people walking along the platforms at the Sooms. You even clock the Arrowkin guard is flying way to northwest, almost out of your distance, just almost like a small dot, but you can still pick up that kind of movement, knowing that what it is. Yeah, you're pretty confident that nobody's watching you.
Okay, then Trey's gonna take a deep breath and get in the water.
Perfect. Yeah, so and you start sinking down. Back in the house, Mastos, Darius, you guys doing anything while you see Elion kind of focusing in and out of his bird?
I'm waiting for him to tell me if he can have the bird retrace our steps.
Okay.
I
was just about to ask Mastos, what you're doing.
During this time, what is I doing? I am getting my own bird out. I am going to do the ritual casting of Almos.
Okay. So Almos, I don't think Almos was killed or anything.
No, but
so you can resummon him back.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to recap. Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
I'll wait for my trigger was seeing Elion bring his raven back.
So visually, you didn't see him bring his raven back. He kind of focused in. You've seen his eyes kind of go white and then kind of flicker back. You've seen almost a little pulse from his book. You didn't actually see a raven.
I am currently occupying myself with playing a game of pick up sticks.
Okay. Excellent. Okay, so Trey and Jak, you guys kind of jump in the water. Jak first. Go ahead and roll a perception at disadvantage, Jak, first of all.
And Reen is also looking.
I'm going to roll for Reen.
Oh. You said perception or investigation?
Perception.
Yay! First roll is a 12 on the die. Second roll was a 19. So 12 plus 6 is 18.
18, still good, still good.
Still decent.
Yeah, as you're kind of heading down, you see Reen. You guys are going about 20, 30 feet. What's your constitution modifier? 2. Okay. So you know how long you can hold your breath, about 2 minutes. So you're heading down, and you see Reen go a lot faster than you. She, almost like a dolphin, just kind of like rhythmic motion as she goes down. You see her kick her tail up and kind of just almost like she'd be hovering if she was in the air, but you see kind of her tail flick up. You see her wings kind of just like slowly, rhythmically moving back and forwards, pointing towards the bank. Directly below where you guys came from. And as you get a little bit closer with that perception check, you can see that there's this circular hole in the side of the bank. And you can see at the top of it, it looks like a couple of copper pipes kind of lined at the top. And then you kind of see moss kind of just growing down. Not remotely covering the entirety of the thing, but just little pieces of vegetation kind of dangling from it.
Okay. Seeing that, Jak would just swim towards it and to figure out if he can get in it or not. And while he does that, he would thank Tareen, if you can, signal to Trey that this is where we're going.
Okay.
Yes. So Trey, as you're kind of going down, you go ahead and roll perception for me.
Yeah. Am I going to be rolling with advantage underwater? Or
Just a
would it be
plain roll.
disadvantage? We
Yeah,
got
just
a natural
yeah.
1 for a 10.
Okay. Natural one. So yeah, so as soon as you go in the water and you start trying to look down, and the gush of the bubble is just kind of getting in your way, and you're trying to push it away, and you completely lose track of where Jak and Reen are. Yeah. And Jak, yeah, you find you're able to push yourself. It's about 5 foot in diameter. Very easy for you to get yourself through there. So you push yourself through. At about 10 feet through here, you can feel it kind of start to lift up. As you kind of like follow this, and you tip your kind of head out, you can see that this water stops and kind of leads out into a little platform in some sort of cave.
Okay, yeah, Jak is going to go up to breach the water. Not like attempting to just burst out. He is going for a more stealthy approach, so
Sure.
he's going to slowly raise enough to get in air and enough to see what he can see. But as he's approaching, he's going to think to everybody, "I found it," as he emerges like an assassin.
Crocodile eyes coming up out of the water.
His emo hair falling in his
Yeah.
eyes.
So as you crest the top of the water, go ahead and roll a perception for me. Not at disadvantage.
Perfect. That is a 10 on the die, plus 6, putting me at a 16.
16, perfect. So as you crest the water and you kind of start blinking, get the water out of your eyes and take a look around, you can see where you're kind of cresting out of here is a small, almost dome-shaped room. It is not large. It's only about 20 feet in diameter. But you can see to the northeast corner, you can see a clear cutout of an archway leading out of this particular room. But 2/3 of the room has flat ground that you could easily get up on. There is a lit torch just to the right of this archway, and you see a large, looks like a leather type, sort of round sack almost, but a large bag. Looks like made of leather, tightly tied at the top.
Okay. Stealthily, quietly, Jak is going to get out of the water, looking for any traps, and he wants to go up to the leather satchel of sorts.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth.
We good at those? Ooh, we not good at those. Natural 1, but it'll be a 9 in total.
So natural 1.
Good heavens.
So yeah, you stealthily, as you're, slowly get out of the water, and you kind of put one hand up on the ground and one foot slowly raising yourself. You immediately lose your footing and slip back into the water. Water splashes everywhere. You let out a yell, and manage to kind of recover, bring yourself back up, look around. You don't see anything, but you get yourself out of the water onto the platform.
Lovely. I shouldn't have spoke too soon.
So you get yourself out of the water. As this is happening, Trey, you kind of like clear this panic out of your face. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for me. Okay, perfect. You manage to regain your composure, and as you do, you see Reen almost opening her wings to almost like catch you in as you're kind of floundering, going further from the bank. And as she does, she kind of maneuvers herself and pushes you towards, and you can see right in front of her is this kind of 5 diameter kind of hole in the bank. She kind of like starts slowly moving towards it.
Okay, so Reen is coming and encompassed me in her dragon wings and is taking me ever so gently to the bank where there's a hole I'm gonna pursue. So yeah, for sure. Trey, thankful that Reen came and got him, is gonna pursue that tunnel, and maybe a little bit desperately because he knows that he's maybe only got a minute left in his lungs. So he's gonna grabbing on edges wherever he can and yanking himself forward, maybe grabbing like handfuls of grass and just throwing himself forward.
Yeah, for sure. You find every grip you can on the way through this kind of tunnel, pulling yourself forwards, as Reen kind of slowly kind of coming up behind as well. Back in the house, Mastos is picking up some sticks from the floor. You guys hear this message in your head from Jak saying that he found it.
All right, shall we start moving then?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna reapparate my Raven. Sorry. I could direct him to lead us to where they are.
Anything would help.
Well, I mean that might not be where Jak and Trey are. He's splitting.
Okay. Well, I'm going to think instead of speak to the whole group. Jak, how do we get there?
Go out the back door and follow the footprints. And did they go west? Is that where they went? Pay attention to the footprints as they start to lead west. They'll lead you to a body of water, and go in the body of water, go below, but hug the bank, and there will be an opening.
All right. Well, shall we? Can you check with your Raven? Can you talk to it?
It doesn't speak, but I could tell it to take us to where it was last witnessing the 2 individuals. Strange rod. Right.
And Mastos?
I could speak to it, unless it's not a raven.
I mean, it is an animal. If that's something you can do, then sure. Elion up an apple.
Elion picks up an apple to watch me do this, so I'll
right ahead.
expend a shard, and expend a charge.
I'll just look at the Raven and I'll telepathically say, I direct you to answer all questions truthfully. Keep your eye out for more apples.
And excuse me, sir or ma'am. Do you know where those two gentlemen were? I look at Elion, I'm like, I got nothing.
He nodded. I think he understands you.
No, normally they're talking.
Perhaps it's a bit different when it's
Is it
a magical creature.
because I'm watching? Should I turn around?
Maybe.
I'll turn around.
I do. I go back to the Raven. So, did you see those two, or can you lead us to them?
Could you ask if they're to where Jak said they are, to the west?
Are they? Does it know directions?
It's a raven.
Is it to the rest?
It's a
Is it to the west? Are bird directions the same as our directions?
You see the raven kind of just like move its wing up, start rubbing across the side of its head.
I think we're good.
Okay, well, why don't we head towards where Jak stated and have the Raven guide us as well? And if the paths deconverge, then we know that they're in a different place than where we need to go, or perhaps there's another entrance.
Might be another entrance. There's usually always another entrance.
Jak said it was underwater. Did he tell us that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, can birds swim? Oh, you can understand me.
Is it talking? Is it nodding?
It's nodding.
It's more or less.
I turn back around. Oh, what are we doing then? Should we follow?
Well, I think we should go in the direction that Jak said, and if the Raven says it's a different direction, maybe we'll I don't know. Decide then. But right now we're not doing anything, and we're not going to get to where we need to go.
Mastos, can you ask it if it has a name?
Do you have a name? He says he does.
Why don't you ask it its name? I think that's where he was going.
Oh, what is your name?
Raven.
Raven.
Okay. Might have to work on that. Can we give you a new name? You like Bernard.
What about Berdard?
Ooh.
Bernard.
Berdard.
Berdard.
I don't think he enjoys the pun. He's not very punny. Right, Bernard. Will you lead us to the two individuals I told you to track?
Yes, Berdard, please do.
And okay, hold on. And we're gonna. All right, you go ahead.
He's hovering.
Oh, okay. And we're gonna head towards Jak and Master and Trey. And if you feel that we are not going in the same direction, just make a loud squawking noise. Or maybe a quiet squawking noise. And we'll stop and reassess. Understood?
Nope.
Okay, great.
Mastos, you hear? Yep.
Yeah.
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 Okay, let's follow.
Starts heading
All
towards
right.
the back door.
Mastos gets up for the back door.
Darius smirks, heading for the back door.
Okay. You guys all following the Raven?
Mastos, can you, while we're following, can you ask Bernard where they got that weird rod from? He had seen maybe who gave it to them or what they were doing with it?
Bernard, do you know about that rod that they had, or where it came from, or if they brought it with them, or if it was there already?
What's that?
It was like, and I begin to like draw on the sand or ground the shape of a rod cylinder with the little circle on the bottom.
Bottom was glowing red.
Like this. Oh, and then red, and I spell the word red at the bottom.
So what have you drawn?
I have drawn a cylinder
Okay.
Chicken balls.
with the word red at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did someone give that to them? They were sitting in front of it. Can
I
you
look back-
understand me? You
I
can't.
look at Bernard and I look back at Elion.
What's that?
Yeah.
It's, right. They were sitting in front of it. The two were sitting in front of it.
Already there.
Right. Did anyone else speak to them at any moment?
He did say already there.
No, new question.
New question.
I
Two
think
words?
he understands me. I don't think you need to. Did anyone else interact with them
One.
Bernard, did anyone else?
at any moment in the cave?
One more. Ah! Mastos, you hear one more.
Okay.
Everybody else is hearing squawks. Mastos, if I say words, you're hearing words. Just to clarify.
He says one more.
Okay. And I'm gonna describe. I'm forgetting the guy's name. The other one. Not Connor. The other one.
Cam.
Cam. Was it Cam, the one that I was speaking to in the field?
Cam.
Cam.
And
I think that means yes.
where did he go?
Down.
He went down.
Right, all right. Let's continue on.
Continue. At this point, Jak, as you extremely stealthily, you believe, get out of the water.
Unseen.
You're faced with this entrance to the tunnel, this bag, and a torch lit to the side of this entrance. What do you wish to do?
Check the bag.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation. And as you do, Trey, you as you're kind of pulling yourself through quickly, you feel immediately your head kind of break the water. And as you do, you can immediately see the back of Jak kind of going towards this large sack in this kind of circular caved room with an exit there, a big bag, and a light on the wall.
Okay. I think Trey is gonna take it a little slow and really observe the room. He's a little concerned about Jak going straight for some bag somewhere, but Trey's definitely gonna see what's around him and take a little time to take that in before he makes a move.
Would
Okay.
Jak hear him approaching?
You're so concentrated on being stealthy that you don't hear anything. You're one with the shadows right now, and not even sound can penetrate those shadows that you've
Dang.
absorbed yourself into. Natural one. Trey, go ahead and roll perception.
Okie dokie. Looks like 17.
17? Awesome. Yeah, so you glance around, and as you obviously take in Jak heading over to towards this bag, you see this leather bag is almost completely, you don't even really see any seams. It's kind of like whatever way it's manufactured, built right around. And you can see that no water is it's not soaked. It doesn't look like there's any water on it. And you do notice with that perception check, you do notice footprints leading off from the water into where that archway is, down into the tunnel. You clock about, there's a lot of different ones there. This area has been used, but you clock probably 2 or 3 fresh sets.
Okay, so we can see what's effectively a cave. We can see a bag that Jak is in pursuit of. It looks very well crafted to keep water out, keep the contents dry. And then I see an archway in the distance. Is that about right?
It's right beside, yeah. There's an archway, a light, and just to the right of that is this bag that Jak's approaching. The whole cavern's only about 20 feet.
Okay.
Radius.
And is that archway, is it like an opening to a new area or somewhere else?
Yeah, it sort of looks like an opening into like maybe a tunnel or something leading out of the room.
Okay. Well, with Jak going for the bag, I think Trey wants to cover vectors, and he's going to go and at least make sure there's not anyone or anything in that archway, in that tunnel, that might catch Jak unawares.
Okay, awesome.
Jak can't be seen right now. He's fine.
So Jak, did you roll an investigation? Sorry.
Yeah, 15.
15. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you look up, and this is tightly bound. You can see that this leather bag, well constructed, and you know animals. You know how this has been constructed, and the texture of this animal skin that's been used has almost been reversed to ensure that the outside is completely waterproof. The top is tied with a simple leather strap. Are you opening that?
Yep.
Okay.
Jak would like if he thinks the bag is not suspicious or like not trapped or bugged, then he would definitely just.
Okay. Yeah, as you're investigating it and kind of checking the structure of this thing out, you definitely look for anything suspicious that may jump out and hurt you. But it doesn't look trapped. You don't see anything, no wires or anything that might be triggered. So you go ahead and untie the leather, and as you kind of pull this open and look in, you see what looks like lots of clothes. Do you wish to dig further, or just a quick glance?
Is this bag like nice? Like, is this a nice bag?
It's not nice. It's just durable. It more, and the size of it is, it's not something you would just go on your adventures and sling this over your shoulder. This is a sizable sack.
Yeah, Jak will keep digging.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Trey, your perception check, please.
I'm gonna roll a fresh one right now.
Okay. Yeah, you can just call out your rolls because D&D Beyond won't show up on the stream for everybody who don't know.
Okay. This freshest one is a 12.
12. All right. So, yeah, you kind of keep a corner of your eye on Jak to make sure that nothing untoward happens as you approach the archway. And as you look down, you can see almost complete blackness. You can't tell how deep this is, but you can kind of tell the structure of this is a tunnel leading down. And you do notice pipes, small little metal pipes along the roof. As you kind of like trace these back, you can see that these are actually above you in the cavern you just came from as well. These seem to run the whole way down, but kind of into darkness. And about every 3 or 4 seconds, pretty sure you see this little red flicker for a second. You don't know how far away it is, you just know it's way down that tunnel. Very low to the ground.
Okay. And so the tunnel's pretty dark. Is that
Yeah,
what you said?
there's no light down there whatsoever.
And it goes a pretty significant distance, and it's real hard to tell it's down there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if Trey can't tell exactly how far it goes, I think Trey is going to go in a little ways, just enough to maybe break eyesight with Jak, maybe like press himself up against a wall or something.
Okay.
And I think he is going to use an ability that can allow him to go out to 1,000 feet.
Mhm. Perfect.
and he's gonna try to scout that distance.
Okay, absolutely. So at this time, Jak will let you complete your rummaging. I always do that to you. I like get you somewhere. You're like,
do.
okay, so yeah. So as you continue to dig through, go ahead and roll investigation. See what you find within this large sack.
22.
Dang, nice. So
18
yeah, nice. So as you're digging through, you see some nice clothes. Coming from where you came from, you would consider these nice. But you do get the impression that if Darius seen them, he would still think they were commoner clothes. As you kind of pick through, you definitely somebody's picked out the best of their wares to put in here. But with that roll, you also do notice a rolled up small piece of paper. And you also find a coin pouch, kind of shoved at the very bottom, tied up inside a white shirt.
So what Jak is going to do, has Reen surfaced?
Yes, so Reen has kind of slowly come out of the water, kind of keeping an eye on you and watching Trey kind of just start to move his way down the hallway.
Okay. Jak is going to take the note and the money pouch. He's going to put that in his personal belongings, and then he is going to basically bind the bag, the decent bag, to Reen.
Okay. Yeah, she comes over, and do you have rope?
I should. Let me double check.
I know you ordered some, but it's not here yet.
Yes, I have rope.
Okay. So use your rope. Go ahead and roll general dexterity for me.
Perfect. So what do we what I'm good at? Ooh, that's not bad. 12 plus 4, 16.
16. Okay. Yeah. Pretty quickly, you're able to kind of almost put this on her back and kind of strap it almost like a person is laying on her back. It's got some weight. There's a lot of clothes and such in here, so she kind of like does take that down and kind of a little bit lower to the ground, but she seems okay with taking the weight for now.
We'll just hold on to this for now. We'll readdress things.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go. And Jak will turn to make his way to the arch.
Okay. So up above, the other three ATLADS, you guys, they notice that the Raven is heading west. Not seeming to care too much about terrain, has gotten some height and going straight over. You can see there's trees, you can see there's brush and such in your way. What do you guys want to do? Just kind of beeline underneath it? You want to navigate around?
Well, do what you can to keep up, and I'm going to click my heels together, and I will dash and run and all the dashes.
Okay.
A race again.
I will do my best to keep up, but I'm not
Race,
racing.
race,
Only
race.
getting-
Hold on. No, hold on. I turn into a giant elk.
Okay.
And I say, hop on!
Why do you sound like the Jack in the Box from the Rudolph movie?
Yeah, so Elion, you see Mastos just as he thrusts his hands towards the ground, his hands do not hit it. Hooves hop out instead as he is pushed up, yelling for you to hop on.
I will hop on.
Hey, that's how we do it.
Okay. Yeah, you sit your butt down, letting Elion kind of like scramble his way up and grab onto your ears. And off
You can
you
hold
go.
on tight. And I dash.
Okay, so question, Darius and Mastos. So Darius, you're sprinting off full speed ahead. Are you trying to follow the footprints that Jak told you about, or are you trying to follow the bird above?
I'm going to follow the footprints, but if the bird is going in a different direction, I will probably like try to figure out what's going on
Okay. Okay, so go ahead and roll a survival for me.
That's not good. Survival is so it'll be a 6.
6. Okay. So as you just bit it off, as soon as you go through the first couple of trees, you immediately panic and you see you've lost track of the footprints. You do see the bird still to your northwest.
Follow the bird.
See leaves and sticks just flying up. Mastos, now that you're charging, Elkmos, my apologies. Now that you're charging westward, are you following tracks or following bird?
I will follow bird.
As you rummage your way through the the trees, etc., etc. Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw, please. This large elk trying to maneuver his way through bushes and trees and branches.
We all know how stealthy I was, and I'm just as good at maneuvering. That's a 3 on the die.
That's
Sounds
a
like
3. Excellent. Elion, can you roll me a dexterity
5.
saving throw, please?
Uh-oh.
Yay. 13, I think, minus 1. 12.
A 12. Okay. So yeah, as you're just charging through Elkmos, very uncoordinated. You notice a huge branch sticking out the side of the tree and smacks Elion as he just lands on his back. Not hard enough to be hurt, but you have been dismounted. You continue.
I stop. Dead. And I put my butt down.
And this is what I wanted to avoid.
No turning back now. Yes, my elk make horse noise.
I will get back on reluctantly.
Okay. All right, you get back on, and Elkmos, you start heading towards.
A little more cautiously.
Okay, not full speed ahead, half speed ahead. And Darius, as you kind of like speed over and kind of keep an eye on Bernard, I think it was.
Bernard.
Yeah,
Bird
yeah.
nerd.
Bernard.
Bernard.
As you keep track of him with your ridiculous speed currently, you do see him just doing circles at the edge of the bank where it connects
Okay.
to the water in the soup.
Have I like caught up to him?
Yeah, so you just kind of come to a skidding stop, and you can see this
Okay.
is where he has stopped.
I'm gonna look up and be like, "Is it underwater?"
Oh, helpful.
I don't know if that means yes or not. Okay. Well, I'm gonna think to the group. So it looks like it is in water. I guess your bird can swim. Jak, how far down do I have to go?
How far down was it? Not very far at all, right?
You're gauging about 40 feet.
About 40-ish feet. 40, 45, 15.
Okay. Well, I should be able to cover that pretty quickly. I will dive in.
In you go.
Drowns.
Elkmos, as you break the edge of the forest and you look up, you see the bird above. You see the end of Darius's cloak kind of just flutter as it dips into the water below. What do you do?
Bet you wish you didn't waste the wild shape now. You're
Unmute.
muted.
Where are we?
You guys have just kind of come out of kind of the forest and the brush. You see your raven just up in the in the sky above where the bank meets the water, and you just see the tail end of Darius as he's diving into the water.
Point out Elkmos. Over there. Darius is going in. We should follow.
Now, do we use the player-made whale wild shape form, or just no whales? I'm just.
Elks can swim, right?
I mean, if ravens can swim, elks should be able to.
Elks, by the way, elks actually are great swimmers.
So what is
they are.
Elkmos doing?
Well, Alkmos has to dive, I suspect. It's not just swimming. So Alkmos will jump towards the water majestically.
With Elion on his back.
With Elion on his back.
It's only like 6 Alkmoses deep.
I just
I'll,
picture like, a majestic elk, and then Elion like,
I see what's about to happen, and I put my cloak up over my hood, or my hood of my cloak up over my head, and I grip on to Alkmos with both arms as tight as possible.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna need it.
Yeah, it just goes over. You hang on tight, and Alkmos, you're just diving right into the water.
I'm diving into the water.
Water sprays everywhere as this massive elk penetrates the top of this water. Go down below. Speaking of down below, Jak, as you kind of start to head to this arch, as you turn, you can see Trey. He's kind of looking down the hallway. You kind of see his body pressed towards the side of this this kind of cutout hallway with these pipes kind of along the top. Trey, what would Jak see as you use this ability?
Right. So Trey, with some practice, tries to be pretty nonchalant with it. So I think if Jak were to come in here right now, he would see Trey looking pretty relaxed, kind of lean up against the wall, arms crossed, kind of looking down a bit, maybe toe tapping a little bit, like he's kind of thinking to himself. Every now and then a hand will come up and sort of like come at the side of the mouth a little bit, might even sort of like tug at the ear a little bit as if he's deep in thought. And he'll have his eyes cast down low, and he'll sort of look like he's lost to himself for a moment, like he's deep in contemplation.
Okay. This is what you see when you turn the corner, Jak. Trey, if you can roll a perception for me.
Mm-hmm.
As Jak rounds the corner, or wherever this arch is, and seeing a very nonchalant, very relaxed Trey, first he would take that as we're good, like we're clear if this guy's like relaxed like this. So Jak would just be like, all right, let's keep going, as he makes his way like right past him,
And I
like
got
wherever this place takes.
Yeah, sorry. Perception of 27.
27. Amazing. Yeah, so from the other end of the hallway, you can see a little bit better now this red kind of flicker. You're on the other side of this right now, and you can tell as this little red flicker happens, you can see a form almost just kind of silhouetting it when this red flicker happens. It looks like there's somebody crouched down towards this red flicker. With this red flicker, you can see this silver kind of shine just above it. It looks like there's one person kneeling down in front of it. You would gauge it's about maybe about 200 feet from where you're viewing currently.
Okay. And is that 200 feet beyond what I know that I could perceive?
No, it's the other way. It's closer to you.
Oh, so I've gone a bit too far. Okay.
Yeah.
A flickering light with a bit of a silver. There's a silhouette of a individual kneeling over it, and there's a sort of silver shimmering that happens.
Yeah, so with that perception, as this red light kind of flickers at the base of this thing, it unveils like a metal rod. It kind of goes up, and you see kind of a circle at the top. It looks like a rod kind of pushed into the ground that he seems to be kneeled down at the base of this thing.
Okay.
With that red perception check, it looks like one of the farmers you'd seen in the fields when you guys were out earlier looking for people. Very kind of regular, kind of tattered clothing. Looks like just a regular farmer.
I think in that instance, I want to look. If I'm on the other side of that red from the archway, I think I want to see if it goes any farther beyond that. Currently, I'm looking back towards where that water was.
Right.
I'd like to be able to look the other way and see if there's if this is sort of the end of a tunnel or if it continues further that way.
Yeah, for sure. So as you kind of turn and look the other way and kind of reach the maximum of your ability, you're pretty sure you see a cavern similar, not too far away, similar to where you came from at the end of this thing.
Okay. Yeah, I don't expect that Trey would spend too much time there. I think Trey would get the information he needed, and then he would drop the ability, and he would find himself very near Jak.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, Jak, you just kind of you just see Jak kind of just pass you, only about 1 foot past you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think kind of snap up, kick off the wall a little bit, look around and catch that Jak is walking past me. Jak. Come here a sec. Be quiet if you could. Down this tunnel, you can see there's a red flickering mark, yeah? There's something down there. There's someone kneeling over that object. Now, I think it might be one of those farmers your soul was looking for. I'm not going to promise that, but I got a good enough look at him. Pretty sure I spot your man. Now, if we don't play this careful, he might take a break for it. There's another entrance, or maybe an exit, on the other side of him. So you got to make sure that he's not see you coming if you intend to sneak up on him.
Easy enough. And Jak will look at Reen. Don't move in as quickly as I do. And then Jak will look back at Trey. Let's see how stealthy you are. I'm interested to see what you're capable of if you're the master. And then Jak will start creeping up the hallway.
As you say this to Reen, you see her kind of back out of the arch a little bit and kind of like almost sit down, just hind legs just on the ground with the weight of this bag on her. Looks like she's kind of just going to watch for now. So, Darius, as you kind of start swimming your way down, go ahead and roll a perception for me.
Yeah, there's a disadvantage because I'm in water.
Yeah. Oof.
8.
Yeah, not terrible, being you were told exactly where it was against the edge of the bank. You do overshoot a little bit. As you kind of go a little bit further, you're kind of like holding your breath, knowing what time you got. You kind of look up and you see you've overshot about 10 foot above. You can kind of see some metal pipes leading into this 5-foot diameter kind of cut in the side of the bank.
Okay, I will course correct, and then I will silently climb out of the water when I get in, and I'm going to pull my hood up.
Okay. So as you kind of start coming up, Elkmos, could you just roll a d20 for me, please?
Of course.
I would say, Elion, as soon as we hit the water and we're like buoyant, I would push off him and continue towards Darius.
Well, hold
60
on.
feet per second.
Hold on.
60. Okay, gotcha. I got you.
Yeah. Like I'm shooting off like pretty surprisingly fast under the water.
Yeah.
Oh,
Elkmos,
Yeah.
what were you doing?
so
as
it's a
soon as
water
you...
race then.
Elkmos, focus, sir. You have.
I
leapt
shall
in the
wild
air.
shape.
You have crested the water. The splash has erupted. You have seen Elion let go and he just shoots right down the water.
Aquaman.
Blink of an eye, he has disappeared from your sight. What do you do?
All you hear is, and with that, it's pop. And now I'm a frog, a giant toad, to be exact.
Okay. You enlarge yourself into a giant toad, feeling very buoyant. Whoop. You immediately
so-
sitting at the crest, top of the water. You start swimming down?
Yeah.
Okay. Elion, I just shoot straight down. Go ahead and roll a perception for me.
19 plus 2, so 21.
Amazing. So yeah, as you shoot down, you immediately catch the end of Darius as he kind of pushes himself through this entranceway. And you just course correct him. You just shoot right past him. You can see him kind of swimming. You shoot right past him, and you can see you are about to crest the top, the exit of this water. Continue.
Once I notice I push past Darius, I'm gonna kind of stop mid swim, and you're just gonna see like the cloak just kind of like fan out and like push the water stop like straight to basically come to a full halt, and then I'm gonna kind of turn in the water almost like effortlessly and just kind of wait for Darius to catch up.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, Darius, as you kind of pushing yourself forwards, you see Elion gonna stop and just waiting for you right in front.
And then in your head you hear, "Come on now, hurry up."
I'm not that much slower than you. With my double dash, I have 45 movement underwater because you're half speed underwater, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I have 45 movement. I'm not that much slower than you are.
Yeah, but I as well. I have 120 feet.
Oh, you said 60, so I assume that includes.
Not dash.
Just let the cool moment happen, man. You're not that fast. I'm fast too.
Actually, I'm pretty fast too.
Yeah. So Froggy Frog, you clumsily swim your way down.
Clumsily, I have 40 swim. Come on. I glide majestically.
Just because you can run fast doesn't mean you can run fast well.
Smooth.
Yeah, so you make your way down pretty safely. With your vision underwater, you can definitely make out the entrance that Jak had told you all about. So you can very easily find that. As you guys move forward, Jak and Trey, if you want to both, if you're going stealthily, go ahead and roll stealth for me, please.
Okie dokie.
Fingers crossed.
Nat one.
Gotta
Nat
use
one,
luck.
right?
Natural 20.
Bullshit.
Oh, dang!
That's
Nice. Awesome.
I got a 14.
14. Okay.
So 28 for Jak.
So this time the shadows may be helping you.
All right.
You're countering your natural one. So yeah,
I
as you
have
kind of you kind of crouch to yourself a little bit against the wall, kind of mimicking almost how Trey was kind of standing, keeping to. Although this place is in darkness, finding every spot that is completely absence of light you can to move forwards. Watching your footsteps, making sure no rocks are kicked, making sure no leaves are stepped on. A very smooth, graceful movement forwards. As you kind of glance behind you, you can see Trey as he is up against the wall, but he's also noticing how smoothly you're moving with his experience, knowing to follow those steps behind. Both of you feeling very confident you're not going to be seen moving forwards. As you are moving up and you guys get a little bit closer, you get now a view of this. See this metal rod. Looks like it's being pushed into the ground. Doesn't go completely to the ceiling. It's about maybe 3 feet high. There's kind of this kind of ball on the top of it. Just completely silver as these little red kind of flashes come from the bottom. Lighting up what looks like a farmer. He seems to be kind of putting his hands on the bottom, and it looks, as the spark kind of happens, you can see almost like confusion on his face as he's kind of like moving his hands across the bottom of this thing. What do you guys do?
Could Jak get behind him without him knowing with his 28?
The width of this tunnel is only about 10 feet. So it'll be very... Nothing's impossible in this world, but it'll be very difficult to try and time this in between kind of flashes to get on the other side. If you
That
attempt it,
is-
you may.
Yeah, I'd say Jak would try to get behind the guy without him seeing. He would watch the flashes, and as soon as
Because
the
to give you a visual, like as you're looking, you're to his face, so you'll have to kind of actually go completely around him to get behind. Okay, just want to clarify.
or if need be, I mean, Jak could try it a stealthy way, or Jak could do it how tall is the ceiling?
Ceilings in here are pretty high. They're about 15 foot. And with these flashes, you just see the little metal pipes along the top
Gotcha.
of it.
Because if Jak thinks he could either try to go around it or go over top of the guy using the pole to get behind the dude.
Mhm.
Let's do that. That's what I want to do.
Okay. So kind of pushing stealth out and just going for position.
Jak can move pretty quietly. I think Jak's goal is to not make a ton of noise, but Jak is not he's not prioritizing stealth at this moment.
Okay. Are you conveying this action at all, or are you just going for it?
Jak's just gonna go for it. Trey is a seasoned warrior, so he should be able to move on the fly.
Okay. So what I want from you is, first of all, another stealth check and an acrobatics, please.
Okay. Stealth check is going to be a 7 plus 8. 15.
15, okay.
Acrobatics is going to be a 25.
Okay, awesome. So Trey, you watch as you see Jak kind of move forwards, and as he looks like he's about to jump, you see in his right hand, metal rod just kind of flashing this purple, and poof, elongates and pushes into the ground, and it pushes him up silently. As the rod is about to hit the ground, you see this purple energy almost diffuse out of the bottom of it, softening the hit so there's no noise from it as he just propels himself up. As he kind of does a somersault, you see this rod kind of dissipate, and he lands quietly behind, as the person that he's behind doesn't seem to have noticed him. You do anything, Trey?
Well, Jak has put himself on the opposite side of the guy that we know that we're trying to track. Trey knows that if that guy's going to bolt, he's got to go one of two ways. We already know where this way goes. Jak is on the other side of him. I don't think Trey sees much point in trying to get too close to the guy and ruin whatever Jak's got going on. Trey might try to move up like a little bit, but if he's not seen, he's not going to position much more than that. I think close enough to be in sight and earshot to be able to hear what Jak and the guy might say in conversation, but he's not going to move that much closer.
Okay.
It seems like Jak's got this handled right now.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, you just get yourself kind of slowly, cautiously close enough to be able to get within earshot and be able to grasp the situation, see and hear what's going on. Back in the cavern previous, Darius and Elion, you guys pretty much at the crest of this water. Darius, I think you said you were just going to go out of it, right?
Yeah. But now that Elion is like, come on, I'm going to be like, lead the way, Speedy.
Speedy.
I don't know the way. That's why I'm waiting for you. You were following the raven, were you not? Did you see what way he went?
And I point up. You didn't see it hovering in a circle above where you jumped in the water.
I didn't see much jumping in the water. I was essentially riding a giant elk.
Right.
It all happened so fast.
Yeah, no, he didn't come in here, but I assume they're in there. And I'll point at where the pipes are going.
I'll turn around and zoom over to any entrance I see.
Also, how much time has passed? I only have 3 minutes.
You're good. Although we're bouncing back and forth, this whole journey, it was probably not even a minute to go down and across, so you're good there. Yeah, as you guys kind of get to the crest of this water, you can see that Reen is kind of sitting hunched with this large leather sack strapped to her back, and her head kind of cocked, watching down through this archway that you guys now see. And you can hear this rumbling coming from behind as you see this giant frog swimming through the underground waterway that you just came through, recognizing its markings to be a frogmose.
Frogmose.
All right, well, I'm going to go in. There's Reen. We're obviously going the right way. And then I will say to Jak, I think we're here. I can see Reen. Where are you?
Jak will think back to Darius. Not much further up ahead, but I am... myself and Trey are now surrounding a gentleman who apparently is one of the guys we're looking for. So I'm ready to start. I'm ready to wait for you guys to get here, but he won't be going anywhere.
All right. I'm just gonna wave my finger up, dry myself off, and then I will pull the cloak over top of my head and start heading into the cavern.
And Jak is gonna pull out his Nolgia pistol, and he's gonna basically stick it to the back of this guy's head, and he's gonna say, "Don't move. If you move, you die. My friend has a question for you, or a few questions for you and whoever else is here. They'll be here in a second."
Okay, very well. As you're doing this, Frogmouse, are you just coming out of you're at the surface of the water. You see Elion and Darius there. Reen, what do you do?
I'm literally just bobbing up and down in the water, waiting for them to move. Like, they all go in, I go in.
Yeah, so as you kind of bob up and down, you see Darius kind of put the hood up and disappear, assuming he's moving down the hallway. Elion, what are you doing?
I'm gonna follow Mastos at this point.
Okay.
So he comes through.
He's kind of like bobbing up and down in the entrance, right beside you.
Well, did Darius and Reen go ahead then, or did they just
So Reen
stop
didn't
at the
move
center?
in. Reen is still kind of looking down the hallway. And Darius, it looks to you, he started moving towards the entrance and pulled his hood up. So as far you kind of tell that he was heading in there. But you see Elion standing.
All right, my eyes shift over to Elion. Do we go?
I lost track of Darius. I guess maybe slowly.
My eyes go from you to my little legs. Slow can do.
Right. All right. Let's go. Just be on alert. I'll move in.
And I will at the same. And they're like little hops.
Yeah,
Stealth hops.
tiny hops. It is funny that Jan frogs actually have good stealth. It's confusing to me. But...
Yeah, they're. You know what's crazy? They're considered the ambush form. I was like, what?
Okay. So Jak, as you sorry, Darius, roll a stealth and a perception for me. Oh, he's not there. So Jak, yeah, a stealth and a perception, Darius, for me.
Fours.
Ain't no way.
Oh dang.
That was my stealth though, because I rolled with advantage because I'm invisible, and my stealth is +7, so that is a 11.
Okay.
And then perception. Not 20.
That's
Nice.
funny. Amazing. So as you start moving your way through, you kind of wince a little bit because you do feel yourself crunching a little bit of the rock underneath as you try to move. Trey, with your passive perception, you do hear those footsteps kind of coming towards from the entrance.
Okay.
Darius, you do also, with that perception, with this little red flicker of light lights up the steel pole, you see the visage of a farmer kind of kneeling down, and right behind you can see Jak with the pistol to the back of his head, and you see the form of Trey about 15 feet to your right, kind of like poised and kind of pressed up against the wall.
So I will think to them, or Jak. I don't know if is Trey linked with us now.
So Mastos didn't recast. You guys are still on the first 8 hours of the cast. He didn't recast.
Oh right, that's what it
so
was.
Trey is
Yeah,
still out.
Okay. So I will think to Jak. I thought there were 2 of them down here.
Jak
Did I
will
know
think.
that? Did you
Yeah,
tell us that?
Elion did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I say that then.
Jak will think back. Only see one. But apparently there's more cavern to explore, so it's possible there's more behind us.
I think it might be better to figure out how many there are before you reveal yourself. Threateningly at that.
Why
I
have you
got
got a
one.
gun to my head? That pistol needs to go elsewhere, friend.
Jak will say, "What's your name?"
My name's Cam. What's your name?
And did Elion announce who he had already spoke to?
He definitely told you the names, so you
He-
recognize the
he-
names.
We know that he talked to Cam. He couldn't find the other two. That's who we were in pursuit of.
Okay. So Jak kind of like, you hear an audible sigh, like, "Ah, you're not the one I needed."
Well,
And
can you
you'll-
kindly remove the pistol? Thank you.
Jak will slowly, as he's putting it away, "You're still not gonna move. What are you working on?"
I don't think it's any of your business, is it? I don't see you with a ring.
Jak will thank to Darius and Elion. It's the one. Well, he'll say it to everybody. It's the one Elion already spoke to, Cam. But if there's more down here, then we need to keep looking.
I'm going to think it'll be to the group, but Elion, are you able to bring your bird down here and see if it can take us to where the other two were?
I will open my book and pull my bird back into its pages and reapparate it in front of us.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, you just open them. You move your hand over it, and you see the bird kind of, and you almost like peel it back off. And Benjamin reappears.
Bernard.
Bernard, sorry.
Bernard.
I like Benjamin.
Benjamin's the red one. We don't want him. Not for stealth.
So while this is happening, so Trey, did you want to do anything kind of during this? You hear the footsteps, but it kind of stop. You see Jak still kind of holding his position, not seem to be moving, and you start to get this conversation between him and Cam.
I think, yeah, Trey was made aware that there's a mental capacity for distance communication. Jak made that very clear. And so he knows that's something that they're doing. I think Trey would be very keen to watch the tunnel. I think he knows that his friends could be expected. So he's probably going to look back to see who's coming, but not panic because he's pretty sure that we're going to be followed by our friendlies. So I think he's going to look back to see who's coming up. And when he sees that it's our guys, he's going to fall in and get back to listening to Jak and Cam.
Okay. Perfect. So with your bird, Elion, what do you want to do now that you've resummoned your raven?
I will communicate with him telepathically to lead us towards the two men that he was tracking.
Okay. So he starts flying straight down the hallway.
And then as he's flying away, I'll telepathically, with stealthily, try to keep yourself hidden.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth for him.
Uh, 17 plus 2, 18. 8, 19.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Math.
Awesome. Yeah, so he flies into the shadows. You're pretty sure that he is well hidden. None of you guys' passive perception's high enough to even kind of hear him flutter by. Frogmos, are you doing anything specific? I just want to check what you're up to as you slowly creep kind of behind Elion.
No, I'm just being sneak.
Okay. So Jack, you have this gentleman. You've put your gun away. He turns to you now, and kind of looks over his shoulder. What you doing down here anyway?
Minding my own business.
I don't think so. You don't work here. This is off limits. Get out.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, it should. You're not supposed to be here. This is irrigation systems here.
And
No
Jack,
need
like,
for you to be here.
just stay down and wait for everybody else.
I've got work to do. I'm not waiting. Get out of my way. He goes to push you to the side.
Is he still like knelt down?
No, he's kind of like got up and stood around to talk to you face to face.
Oh, yeah. Jack in his offhand, he's gonna summon Talamore's favor and just whack the guy across the mouth.
Roll to attack.
I didn't know it was like that.
Welcome to Reditus.
Jack told the guy not to move or he was gonna kill him at first. A natural 18 on the die. If it is a melee weapon.
Yeah, so you're proficient with it.
Okay, so I would get a +9, so 27.
27. Okay, roll a 1d8, please, and add your dexterity modifier.
Okay, where's my d8? Oh, here it is. 6, so +4, 10. And as he smacks him across the face, he's gonna say, "I told you not to move." Very nonchalant.
As you smack him across the face, he immediately drops down to one knee, blood gushing on the side of his jaw. You can see him barely hanging on. Why? He starts coughing up blood onto the ground. It's like he's severely, severely injured.
Yikes. And Jack, like, looks at Talamore's favor, like, what is this thing? And he thinks, okay, guys, just get here now. As he realizes what happened, and he...
Why not? No, it's not time yet. You said it was gonna be weeks, months, maybe.
Oh no.
And we will take a break, and we'll be back in about 7 minutes to see what happens next.
Oh fuck.
was
All right.
Should have
foreseen
thought about that.
in Sinacalum.
Welcome back. It was foreseen in Sinacalum. So this weak, frail farmer that you guys came across, Cam, buy this strange item. Slowly trying to move out of the way, pushing Jak out of the way. After a warning, Jak telling him not to move. As he strikes him and he falls to the ground, looks severely hurt. Blood starts gushing out of the side of his mouth. He starts mumbling something about time. Weeks, one's supposed to be. No, not yet. And he lets out a scream. And as he starts to let out a scream,
Jak would try to be like, "Oh, I didn't mean to do this," and would attempt to heal him. Like he didn't think he was just like gonna knock this guy down and kill him. It was, that wasn't his intention. So, if possible, Jak would quickly like to try to heal him.
so so that's a full action. So we'll wait 6 seconds because the reaction would be you kind of reacting to him doing something. So as he lets out this scream and slams his hand on the ground, you start to see blood start pulsing out of the ring, covering his hand. So
Just kill him.
as it starts to stream over his fingers, are you healing him?
Oh gosh. Yes, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna heal him.
Okay.
Cure
think Jak-
wounds.
I think Jak makes every decision the opposite of what I would do.
Okay. So he's gonna get back 6 points of healing.
6 points. Okay. So that. So as you push your healing energy in, you see his neck kind of like twitch a little bit, and the blood fluid caressing all over his fingers starts to recede back into the ring.
Okay, I didn't
What did
mean
you
to
do
hit you
that
that
for?
hard.
Just trying to do my work.
And I told you not to move, and you started to try to walk past me.
Where do you think you are? You're not my boss of me. Oh, he tries to get up and he kind of like stumbles down to the ground a little bit again.
In your head, you hear, "What's going on in there?"
Nothing. Just get down here. As Jak is basically just going to, he's young. Jak is going to basically just clamp onto the side of this guy. He is going to heal him one more time,
Okay.
just in case this guy's, going to explode still. That's 8 points of healing.
8. Okay.
All right, you should be patched up now, as the healing will go into him, and you are going to stay here. And Jak is going to just kind of like stand in front of him, hands on his shoulder, and not let him move.
So during this interaction, did anybody want to do anything during this kind of about 10 seconds or so while this kind of all happens?
Well, I think we're heading to get to him, aren't we?
Yeah, Trey was about 15 feet away. Did you want to do anything kind of during that interaction, Trey, or kind of hold fast?
Yeah, I mean, Trey's going to be right there with him. As soon as stuff started to get kind of sideways, Trey's going to get right up there with Jak and this guy and probably flanking him, honestly. And it's going to happen so fast. I think Trey's going to see that Jak's pretty well got it under control. And Trey is going to be... Jak is basically like squeezing this guy, holding him against the wall right now. Trey's going to be close to, for whatever he needs to be there for.
Okay.
But he's not going to take any action against the guy unless he starts threatening Jak in a big way.
Okay, so close the gap and stay prepared.
Yeah.
Jak, go ahead and roll a strength check for me, please, with advantage, kind of supporting from Trey if need be. So.
Oh, I like that. I think I've only had one good strength check when I knocked down that giant.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
advantage. Let's go. Every other time I fail.
I've been rolling like poop myself, just so y'all know.
First roll was a 16, which would be a 15 because I get a -1. Second roll's a 19, making it an 18.
Nice. Yeah, so as you kind of grab this guy, kind of hold him against the wall, you feel you have this guy on lockdown. Like as you go, you can feel he's sturdy enough. He's a farmer, but you definitely feel that you have him under control. He's not going anywhere. while you've got him pinned against the wall. During this, Darius, you were kind of ahead of everybody. Are you continuing down, seeing all this unfold?
I'm just gonna try and find a spot to kind of skulk in the shadows, just in case something goes down.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. And Elion and Frogmouse?
I'm keeping my profile low, but I'm trying to make my way to Jak.
Okay.
If Jak, because Jak did notice the blood coming from the ring, right?
Yep.
So Jak would notate that to everybody. He would think the rings are connected to blood weaving in some sense. I saw blood coming from the ring. It stopped though. So be cautious. And he would also just think to Darius, just push past me.
Okay.
And then Jak would say to Trey, that wasn't supposed to happen, but keep an eye on his hand and see if any blood leaves the ring.
Okay.
I think he had a good bit of blood coming from his mouth. Hey now, why don't we take a second, make things a little bit more calm in here? This man said that you weren't supposed to be here, Jak. Maybe we're not supposed to. I don't think we're supposed to be going off to inches like that neither. And Trey will look at this guy. I hear from these lot that you're a farmer, or at least you spent some time on a farm. Why don't you tell me about it? What sort of crops you grow?
So we grow the pumpkins and vegetables for all the city. We run these
That's a big task.
water lines to irrigate everything.
Right, say you need a farmer 3 times a day. Did you ever run into that situation where those little farmers will run around and they find the biggest, most plump pumpkins you grew in your whole farm, and they turn it on its side, reach in with their little claws, scoop out all the guts, eat it all up, and leave them out there like orange little balloons left about, like a party? You ever had those little vermin do that to you?
Can't say that I have got. Won't have a lot of farmings such in our can.
Ah, not a bird type around here. Those little vomits probably get picked off. I'm from Copenhagen, and them coons are always digging in them pumpkins. Can't hardly keep no big fresh fruit like that lying around.
What are you doing here anyway? Just let me get to my work.
Well, you see, I trust this lot. I think you should too. These guys done a lot of good things for the city. Aracano owes them a favor. Now, we don't know much about you, what you're doing down here, but these guys came to talk to you. You got 2 other friends we want to see. Why can't we always work together? We all got a job to do.
I'll give you 5 minutes if you ask me questions. It's fine. Get off me. Kind of swats at Jak.
When he said that he'd give him 5 minutes, Jak just looks at Trey really confused. And before he would even say "get off me," his grip would immediately loosen as he slowly. And then once he kind of does that, the guy's hand would go up, and Jak would just kind of back up. Okay, are the other 2 down here?
What do you want with him? What's your business here?
And Jak points at his ring. Do you know what that is?
He holds it up. Don't matter what this is. It's for taking care of me for the foreseeable future.
Yeah. Did you not feel anything when you were injured besides the pain in the face?
Well, felt to sort of lose myself a little bit, if that makes any sense.
You don't know anything about the man that gave you that ring, do you?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, gosh. Is Darius's hand on my shoulder?
Were you going past him, Darius, or are you just staying where you were when you said go past?
Darius's hand
Just so I
is
know your
up.
I would've-
position.
Yeah, I would have like. I mean, you tell me. I would have went to the darkest point of where we are.
So the further you go down, because this little red spark is kind of still happening every few seconds, if the closer you get to it, you know, that'd be that little flicker of light, but to the other side, it goes into darkness. You can't see further down this hallway.
I'll slink down there. I'm invisible anyway, so.
Okay. Yeah, you start moving down there. This guy seems very distracted by Jak. Go ahead and roll a stealth just to make an advantage, just to make sure it's not a 1. Double 1s. Let's go.
Double 7s.
Good lord.
Still good
That's twice tonight that I've rolled the same number.
Yeah, that's
weird.
crazy.
enough. And so Elion and Frogmos, just so you know, like you guys have moved up close enough to hear this interaction as well. If you guys do want to do anything.
That was it. That's all I got.
I'll walk up to Jak and Cam, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hello again, Cam.
Yeah. Well, thought you were leaving the city. I'll give you some money to get out of here.
Oh, yes, I just, we ran into these other people here and they said that you might be in danger and you were so kind to me. And I just kind of look at them and just kind of like give them a little bit of a stare.
Roll a
Yeah.
deception check, please.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
6. Hold on, plus 3.
Hmm.
9.
Don't much think you just ran into one, mate. Maybe you should give me that platinum back. You're not leaving. Thought I was doing a good deed.
Right. Well, I see there's a problem. You're in danger. So are the others.
I'm fine.
I don't think you will be. And no amount of platinum will fix it for you. You should listen to them. They're here to help.
Jak's roll was at 11, by the way, for persuasion.
Okay. I don't much think I need your help. This one just hit me in the face
Yeah,
and
well,
held a pistol to the back of my head for no reason.
there is a reason. It's those rings you wear are bestowed upon you by someone who has nefarious means. I think you know this, probably deep down.
Just making a bit of money is all. Not hurting nobody, am I?
I don't think you'll get to spend it.
Nor
There was-
will I think you will realize who you're hurting before it's too late.
When I injured you, the ring itself had blood seeping out of it. The man who gave it to you, we believe, is a blood weaver.
Ah. Not real, is it? It's those stories.
Jak, did you say that the ring had blood weaving magic expelled from it?
Jak doesn't say anything, he just nods his head yes. Oh, it is dark in here, so I guess Jak would say yes.
Yeah.
It did.
I will put up my dancing lights. Right? Cam, do you realize, did that happen? Do you know that happened?
Something was happening, but we'll be all right. You know, we got a few things to do, and then off we go for a little bit, and a little bit more work to do, and They won't be left alone. It's worth it.
What are you guys setting up down here? What are these poles for?
I don't know what they're for. We just put them here.
You know nothing of those plans. You just follow blindly.
Well, to a certain extent, you know. Was told to do something to hurt my mates or something, then wouldn't do that, would I? But stick a metal thing in the ground and make sure it's up and running. No big deal to me.
While he's talking, Jack's gonna turn around and he's gonna attempt to pull down this pole.
Your ring. Have you tried taking it off?
Can't do that. It's kind of stuck, you could say.
Is this something you were told would happen, or just something you kind of realized?
Yeah, I was told when the courier came what to explore, not to expect, but you know, basic information that we needed. Need to know basis, and we don't need to know it, don't even want to know. Sometimes knowing too much can be a bit of a hindrance.
I'm sorry, Cam. I feel like you're a good person. You don't mean anyone harm, but to follow someone so blindly without knowing what the end plan is, why would something need such secrecy if it wasn't for possibly something terrible?
Listen, I've worked all my years here in Arakan in the fields, and nobody's given me an opportunity before. Just sweat. Every day sweat. So some fella comes along and gives me an opportunity to get out. I'm gonna say yes.
How much did he pay you?
Well, we get a little bit now, we get a little bit more when everything's done.
How much, Cam?
Roll a persuasion.
17 plus 7, so 24.
Nice.
I put my hand on his shoulder too.
Looks up, gives you a little bit of a grin. Pats his coin purse. 1,000 platinum to start. Another 3 when the job's done.
Just fucking. I slightly put my own coin purse back into my pocket. Hopefully no one notices. Oh wow.
See? It's an opportunity. You
Did I
can't
see
say
him-
no to.
Like pat his gold purse?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna position myself behind him.
He's kind of still at the wall right now, facing Jak.
Okay, well,
so you could go to the
close
side
him
of him.
then.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So this conversation is happening. Elion, you've moved up. Frogmos, if you come right up to the party too, you're kind of taking up the majority of the tunnel behind Elion.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. I am the boulder.
Okay. Big
Someone who
guns.
pays such an amount of money to a complete stranger, I understand the allure of that. But
All right, good.
But you don't strike me as someone who's that naive to know that that kind of money for something so simple comes with strings.
That may be, but that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Do you mind if I look at your ring? Even though you can't remove it. Just to make sure that there's nothing deadly about it.
Nah, I think I'm just, I'm alright. Don't need you looking at it. Thanks. You can see it from where you are. I think that's about 5 minutes or so, wouldn't you? Mr. Hero. Looking at you, Jak.
As Jack's gonna try tugging on this.
Oh, right. He's
He's not-
looks over like. Yeah, roll a strength check for me, please.
10.
Okay, great. Now, wisdom saving throw.
That's something I don't know off the top of my head. 1 second.
I'm gonna say in my head to Darius, well, to everyone, we need to get this ring off him.
Oh, we're good.
I just don't know.
19 on the die plus 3, so 22.
Awesome. And Elion, what were you broadcasting?
That we need to get this ring off him, but I don't know how.
Cut it.
It has some sort of mind control, and I think it's messing with his reasoning.
1,000 platinum will mess with someone's reasoning too.
Very well.
So, Jak, you yank on this thing, trying to pull it down. It is not giving an inch. This thing is, whatever way it's connected into the ground, it's not giving anything. When you lay your hands on it and try to pull, you feel this surge of energy. And this energy, although coming from your hands, seems to radiate immediately into your mind. As soon as you feel that rush, something trying to, immense pressure almost pushing in, you feel an outwards throw. You feel a pressure release from inside you. And those of you kind of watching you through this interaction see this slight purple mist kind of just irradiate from your mind. Don't be touching that there, mate. It's nothing to do with you. Thank you.
Jak will turn to everybody else and just say aloud, we need to stop them from putting the rest of these in.
Why you gotta be putting your nose in someone else's business? We're just trying to make our way. You said yourself you don't even know what's going on, so just give it up.
Cam, we don't know what's going on, but we know who is orchestrating this, and they are not of kind soul.
I don't know, she seems alright to me.
Sorry, she?
And he just stops talking for a second. I think I'm okay.
I'm going to detect thoughts while he's saying that after I hear the she.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of get this vibe and feeling of he feels like he's protected. He's feeling relaxed but anxious to get out of the situation. Yeah, I think it's about time I leave all you adventurers. Shoo off now. You're not supposed to be down here.
Okay, well, he says that. I'm going to try and swipe his coin purse.
Okay.
I'm going to push further in while Darius is doing that.
Okay. Yeah, sleight of hand, Darius. Fuck me.
I'm going to use luck. That's better.
Valid.
So that'll be 24.
Oh yeah.
Money, baby!
You roll. A 2. So yeah, you as he's having this conversation, you see the opportunity as he kind of moves to the left to address Elion, and his cape kind of brushes to the side a little bit as you kind of just wrap your hand up and just pull the purse string, and you manage to catch it without it falling and pull it, and you have his coin purse.
Hell yeah.
So, shoo off, yeah?
Jack's
I'll be
gonna
fine.
think-
Don't worry. I appreciate the concern. Don't worry. I'm fine.
Jack's gonna think to everybody, should we just knock him out? because there's more, and we need to stop them before they set these up.
Isn't that what you already tried?
Did I get anything when I pushed in deeper?
Oh, right. We're doing that.
Technically, Jak didn't
What's the
specify.
13,
Non-lethal.
right?
Think so. Let me see.
Yeah, it's on it. Yeah, so you rolled a 16. Yeah, so saves the etiquette. He looks directly at you. I wouldn't be doing that, mate.
Well, we need some honesty here, and
I've been honest, ain't I? I've answered all your questions.
I need to know more.
Well,
Can I
you're
try again?
a bit greedy. Yeah. I'll let you try again.
Yeah. As I say, I need to know
wait.
more.
How many uses does it have? Once per day, right?
No. The detect thoughts is it's
Right.
the
detect
suggestion
thoughts.
is
It's a suggestion, right? Yeah. So you try to push deeper again. He immediately falls to the ground to one knee. You see blood start to trickle down his left nostril.
show me.
Jak is gonna jump back.
I'm like holding my hand like Professor X, and I'm like, show me what you've seen.
He's just grinning down, trying to bear the pain, this shooting pain going right through his brain. You get these flashes, these images of this beautiful woman. Just these long red robes, cut into a V down here, long black hair. You see her just spinning in this crystal clear water. You see these rose petals falling everywhere. There's this beautiful smile on her face as she just kind of looks towards him with a smile. You see Paradon handing him the ring with a grin and a nod. You hear the instructions being told to them by Courier. Put these items underneath Arrowcan. Told where they're supposed to be. Activate them. Leave them. And they'll be told when to return to Arrowcan. Roll a d12, please, for me, Elion.
When I'm viewing this memory, am I able to, I don't know, am I able to like detect like illusions in it? Like, can I view the female, and can I, like, I want to like inspect her essentially.
So
to see if
these,
she- yeah.
when I say it's a vision, it's, you're not really seeing what he's seeing. It's more interpreting a feeling, if that makes any sense. So you can't really investigate
Interact
as
really.
such. Yeah.
Okay, I got a 15. I don't know what I'm rolling though. I forgot.
It was a d12.
Oh, D12. Oh, no. Yeah, I rolled a
15.
20. Hold on. Where's my D12? Fucking not rolled a D12 in some time. Hold on. There we go. D12. 4.
That's how you see he spits out some blood continuing to trickle down his left nostril. Anybody doing anything while this interaction is happening? Just want to check in with everyone. Frogmouse.
Jak is going, as he said to everybody, we need to stop everybody. He's going to look to Trey and be like, we need to go get the rest of them now.
I'm just gonna slip the money into the bag of holding, and then I will follow whatever the group does.
Okay.
Jak will say to Darius, stay with Elion, and then out loud he'll say, Trey with me, as he just runs headfirst into the darkness.
I will, if I see him run, I will move a
How is he?
light with him as
Wait.
far as it can go.
Okay.
Where is he running?
He's
'Cause I'm
running.
blocking.
essentially eastward towards the darkened hallway away from the entrance where you guys came from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you book it
Yeah.
down there.
Jack's running off. I think Trey's going to hang back for just a second. Frostos and Elion. I'm assuming that Elion's pretty well like out of his head and in this other guy's head. And as Jack's running off, he'll say at least to Frostos, I assume that Darius is maybe in transit, maybe going, maybe not. I'm not going to let him beat up your boy too bad, but make sure you stay in communication. You got to let him know your thoughts. Let him tell you his. If anything pertinent happens, you got to tell us right away. I'm going to follow with Jack. Not going to let your boy get busted up too bad, but we might get in a bit of a tiff. So if he says something's bad, you got to come with us. All right? And that turn to start run.
Okay.
Excellent. So yeah, Jack running down the hallway. Darius in pursuit. Trey just slightly after. Elion, what do you want to do right now?
Oh, I'm not with. He told me to stay with Elion, so I'm staying with
right.
Elion.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Still invisible.
I guess I really can't go any deeper, can I?
You can continue push and see if there is anything beyond what you've seen.
Push deeper.
Do it. Actually, don't.
Push it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least it
Those
won't be
pretty
Jack's fault.
boils.
At least it won't be Jack's fault.
Roll a d20, please. As he failed his
18.
18.
Ooh.
Is it plus anything or is it just a d20? Or did you mean a d12?
No, it's d20 now.
Okay.
You're not causing
That was
brain
a grin.
damage.
Why was there a grin?
As you try to latch onto this, you try to think to yourself more about this, like, who is this female? Try to kind of almost focus in and pull that vision back. You start to pull and dig, and you almost feel like your fingers are just clawing through flesh and mind, trying to get this vision back. He drops to his knees, and you see blood start to gush out his eyes, start to hit the ground. And the vision you get is of pure blood, almost an ocean just washing across your vision. He starts screaming and stretching as he starts bending upwards, and you start to see his neck start to elongate. Anybody do anything?
I will pull back and expend one charge to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. We know how big the heal is.
It is.
Not 18.
I'll find it here. There it is.
Save it.
$10 points total.
10. As you point your staff out quickly in reaction and send out your healing energy, you see this kind of yellow-white glow almost wrap around his neck and almost kind of pull the head back down that few inches where it started to extend outwards, and he just grabs his neck and drops to the ground.
I'm gonna think to Elion. Ask him what the hell is going on. That's not normal.
I'm sorry, Cam. I had to be sure. There's something seriously affecting you.
You're causing it!
No.
It was fine till you got here.
And I'll walk over and I put my hand on his shoulder. And I will cast... Nothing. I'll cast guidance on him. Just for flair. And I'll just say to him, like, you're being affected by blood magic. I've seen your visions, your memories. They're being tainted. I don't know how else to tell you this.
I'll tell you that you've hurt me more than any of these ones have. You're evil. Evil, you see someone hurt, you even go more.
I gotta look to Jak.
He's gone.
He ran away.
Wait, right. Fuck. Ah, damn it. I'll look to Mastos.
Mm,
You'll need to restrain him now. And I'll turn and walk away.
restrain? Yeah, I was about to say restrain or murder. Because my bite also murders.
You have swallow though. You don't need to.
That still does damage.
Yeah, it still does damage. It does.
Hey,
that's
I'm just kidding you your options.
I
Can't you
I
like, wrap him
will-
up in your tongue?
yeah.
Can you just hold him? Like
well.
you don't have to attack. Like
Can you just hold him in your mouth? Like his little legs are kicking out?
Frog can't grapple.
Can I do that? Can I
What?
do that? Just grapple
Like in
him.
a
I want to
giant
grapple
toad?
him with my mouth.
or not be a giant fucking frog.
No, no, no. I'm not wasting the wild shape. No,
You can-
no,
you
no.
can-
God forbid.
You wasted
Just
the moment
eat him
you
at this point.
You can leap.
belly flopped into
You
water.
can bite or you can swallow. What do you wish to do? You
Oh
are
my
a
God.
giant frog. Your actions are fairly limited.
You can't spit.
Technically, my
You can
bite
fight it
turns
or you
into
can
a grapple.
Yeah, you could bite and grapple. Yeah, if you want to do that, for sure.
What roleplay is this?
But you said he died to like a
Yeah,
tap
don't
from
damage him.
Jack.
Do not.
Can I do a non-lethal bite attack?
You cannot. Well, yeah, you can do only like if you want to
Yeah.
bite him to the point of wanting him to be unconscious. Yes, you can do that. It's a melee attack. You can
Don't do it.
pull it back from the last second so that he doesn't die. He goes unconscious.
That's what I should have done. I should have
No,
knocked him out.
no. Colin is trying to bait you. Don't do
Mastos,
it.
do whatever you want to do. I am not baiting anybody anywhere. I didn't think this was going to happen at all. So,
Whoopsies.
All right. So for my action, since Elion asked me to, what were your words exactly?
restrain him.
Restrain him. I'm gonna hug him with my big front feet. Flippers. Just gonna give him a good old hug.
So, you're going to
No.
try and bite him or swallow him or you gonna sleep?
I'm looking at this internal like dilemma that this giant frog is clearly having. Like you can see he's like stepping forward. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look to Darius.
Licking his lips a little.
Darius is here still, right?
Yeah, I'm
He's invisible.
but
But
I'm-
yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna say to Darius, I'm like, please help him. We cannot injure him further. And I will pull rope out. I think I have rope.
I also have rope. I just don't
Okay.
want to give it up. It's magical rope.
I thought I had rope. Apparently, I have nothing. Maybe I don't. If we have some rope, that would be great. Just don't kill him.
You just hear.
You know you can think to us, and you can speak.
He's aware.
I'm very aware.
I know he is.
Can I pull the rope from my bag of holding? And
If you want to change back into yourself, you absolutely
then no
Did-
rope for no one. I'm
Did
not giving up.
Mastos like revert last session, and I'm not aware? Like,
Everybody reverted, apparently.
can. Yeah.
No, I like to play the animals more animally.
I'm gonna think to Elion. Well, we figured this out. Can you detect magic on that pole?
yeah. So I'm walking over to the pole anyways, and as I kneel down, I'm gonna start a ritual cast, and I'll just say, I'm already planning on studying this for a moment.
Perfect. Now you, and I say that out loud as it's almost like I come out from the shadows and my invisibility drops. You should get out of here. I can take you up to the surface if you'd like.
I'll find my own way out.
I think I would feel safer getting you out myself.
Oh, I don't feel safe letting somebody just teleport me inside a rock.
It won't be inside the rock. We're not.
I don't know you, mate. So I feel a little bit better getting myself out. You don't mind?
So let me get this straight. You accepted a deal from a random person who put a ring on your finger that is trying to take your body over. But you're not just going to let me teleport you to safety.
Are you paying me 4,000 platinum? You can teleport me anywhere you want, my friend. It's only one way out. I can't go anywhere else.
Yeah, well, I don't know if there's anyone else in here.
Well, there is. It's my two mates.
Right, so how do I know you're not going to run to them?
Well, because of that way. I'm going that way.
And let me just get this straight. He's now pointing at me, right?
That direction, yeah.
You're gonna go get eaten by a frog.
His lips are like moist. Moist.
I was gonna walk around him. I don't reckon it'd be very tasty, Mr. Frog.
I mean, I don't know frogs personally, but generally the ones of that nature don't really care what they eat.
So,
My tongue's like slobbering.
alright, you want to take me out, do you?
I just want to take you up to the surface. Is that big of a deal?
Roll a persuasion.
Nat 1.
I think it is a big deal. I don't
All right,
know.
well, how do you guys want to do this? We can't knock him out. We can't kill him.
Just let me go. I'll walk myself out. You want to hold me hand the whole way? Let's go, mate.
I'm going to think to Mastos. How strong are you as that frog?
Fairly strong.
And I hope this works. I am going to have the rope of climbing start wrapping around his body, and I want it to like fully cover his body.
Okay. He doesn't seem to resist it.
Okay. And then, Mastos, I need you to take the two ends of the rope, so they're basically sitting almost like a
Handle.
Yeah, thank you. And lift that into the air for me, please.
What is this necessary?
I'm holding it in my mouth.
No, I need it suspended in the air.
I jump up.
Oh my.
What is going on?
Just use your tongue and put it up so he's off the ground where he can't escape, please.
Just, are you not letting me go?
No,
Is that-
because I don't trust you. And I can't kill you. And I can't knock you out. Because there's an evil force that has almost taken your body over twice. Mastos, please.
And I extend him with my tongue up to the top, but like I give him little licks on the face with the tip of my tongue as he's going up.
Roll a strength check for the giant frog.
Oh, 18 on the die plus 2, dirty 20.
Okay, so yeah, as you stick your tongue up and kind of raise him up, he doesn't seem to be struggling. He kind of lets you do it. He's dangling there and kind of slowly rotating
I'm gonna
The
take the immovable
handle.
rod and put it
Dripping.
under the handle and initiate it.
Where through the handle, so he's hanging
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Okay. And as he kind of like rotates and he kind of sees the three of you there, like, oh, wait a minute, it's almost up, ain't it? He gives a
What's
smile.
5?
Jak and Trey.
Yeah, just before you do, I'm gonna check his body for weapons. That's all. You can go to the next scene.
Okay. You have to unbound some of the ropes to get in his body.
Okay, so he, even if he has a weapon, he can't like jimmy
Right
it
now,
out.
I assume you would have him like arms to the side, kind of
Yeah,
bound
okay.
tight. Yeah.
I just yeah. If he can't get to it, then I don't need to check for it.
Gotcha. Yeah, so Jak, you led the way, start running down this darkened hallway. Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw as you're running in darkness.
I sent a dancing light, remember?
Oh, yeah, it's 60 feet, pretty sure.
As far I know, I think it's longer than that. 120 feet.
120. Okay, got it. So yeah, as you're running, you just this like light is lighting up the way for you. Still dexterity saving throw. Just
16.
less DC. Perfect. Yeah, no problem at all. You just skipping over these little kind of rocks and such. You go about 400 or 500 feet past where you were, and you see it starts to open up into a large cavern, very similar to the one that you guys arrived in, but you do not see any water. Just the pipes kind of continue and then turn to the right, where you see another exit heading to the south.
Moving on.
Trey, are you following suit?
Yep. Yeah, Trey's gonna be running back behind him. I imagine that Trey probably isn't any faster than Jak, so he might be lagging behind a few seconds. But Trey's trying to keep pace as best he can.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you kind of keep an eye just on the edge of your vision as you kind of turn around to keep Jak in sight. You guys run 500-600 feet to the south. This tunnel just seems to be straight down to the south. As you're getting a little bit further down, you guys see a steady red glow off in the distance.
All right, someone's got a fan in their mic?
Tim, I think.
Yeah, my mic's muted, so it's
Oh.
not me.
It's done now.
So yeah, you can see very far small, whereas this previous area that you're in, you've seen these kind of like red flashes. This is a steady red glow that is illuminating off in the distance.
Yep, Jak's still running towards it.
Okay. Yeah, so you keep booking down. As you get a little bit closer, roll perception, please.
Natural 20, 26.
Amazing. That is amazing. Awesome. So yeah, as you start to get closer, you see this red glow is coming from about 3 foot off the ground. And as this red glow is emanating, you can see just the top of this is silver. The rest is solid red. And as you do get a little bit closer and you kind of squint your eyes to see, you can see 2 figures, one on either side, standing on the other side of this pillar. And as you're sprinting and you kind of take this in, you see them back off into the darkness. What do you do?
Would my 26 perception still let me see where they're at?
No, they stepped off into the darkness. You got to see that because of your 26.
Gotcha. Jak is going to say aloud to Trey, "Can you light this place up?" As he foolishly runs to where he saw the people, one of the people, because they went a separate way.
Yeah, so they back.
So they're not together.
No, looks like they
Okay.
separated.
So he's just picking where he saw one of them, and he's running in.
Okay. Trey, hearing this, do you do anything?
Jak had asked if Trey could light the place up, and it makes me wonder, the dancing lights from Elion, were they following us, or were they just lighting up to 120 feet from where Elion had cast it, and they'd
Yeah.
not followed us?
Yeah, so guys, basically as soon as you turned that kind of right corner and started heading south, the dancing lights dissipated.
Okay. Well, Trey does pretty good in the dark, so I don't think that he would really have much interest in making it bright, but hearing Jak say that makes Trey think that maybe Jak can't see so well. So I think Trey is going to try to stick close to Jak, close enough anyway. So he's going to follow and try to stay with him, because I don't know that Trey saw what Jak did, but Jak suddenly pitched and did something different. So Jak is pretty sure, or Trey is pretty sure, Jak's doing something. And given that Trey's seen him kind of act pretty erratic, Trey's going to want to be there.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so roll a perception for me as you go kind of catch up to him and see what you see.
That'll be a 19.
19, awesome. So yeah, as you kind of bank, you see Jak kind of bank to the left a little bit, and as you kind of, you're able to see in the dark much better. You can see the figure that kind of Jak is turning towards. You can see him running off to the southeast corner of this large cavern, and you see a second figure darting off to the southwestern corner. With your vision, you don't see anything immediately to alert you to danger necessarily. You don't see them readying. It looks more like they are just running off to hide from what you can see.
Now, because Jak also has dark vision, am I still able to see these figures as well?
Not quite. You're not quite as honed in. You got a vision of them running off, but they're kind of just on the edge of your ability to see. If you want to continue deep into, you're trying to track down this person.
Yeah, he's going to, he can see one right now. He can visually see one, but it's at the edge of the vision, so they're in but a few steps they're going to be out of range.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then Jak is going to point his little finger gun at the guy, and he's going to hunter's mark him so he can track him.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Just before he kind of goes out of your dark vision, you unleash your magical intent upon him, and he is marked. You guys want to do anything else in this moment?
Jak is just going to keep pursuing.
Okay.
Yeah, Trey's going to try to stick close to Jak.
Okay. Back at Frogmos, Darius and Elion, you guys headed off, right? And left Frogmos there, or what are you guys doing?
I'm
Yeah.
ritual casting on the
Right.
identify
on the rod.
And
yeah.
I'm actually waiting on that. I'm actually going to turn to him and be like, Elion, we may not have the 10 minutes it's going to take. Can you speed that up at all?
How many minutes has it been so far?
Oh, only about one.
Let me see.
This guy's spinning around while you're focusing on your ritual. I think it's best you let me go, don't you?
I'll stupid. Yeah. I'll cast identify.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing identify? Okay.
I was doing identify first.
Can you do detect magic and then you can ritual cast identify? I want to see if I can dispel it.
Oh. Sure. Yes, I can do that. Hold on. Yeah, I'll flip a couple pages and I'll reach out and cast detect magic.
Okay. As you cast detect magic, you focusing specifically on this item, you do not detect any magic on this rod.
So it's creative.
Damn it, Darius. I don't feel any magical properties to this rod.
No, it's probably blood magic then.
Should I try to identify it, or?
Before we do that, what should we do with him? Should we let him go?
No, I don't think we should let him go. I don't know. I don't know. We need to get the ring off him. I don't.
Rod will say in his head, "Do you want me to cut it off?"
Was this conversation not in your head? I assumed it was, because he would react if.
I don't know. I would respond in my head if it was in my head, but Darius initiated.
I would have initially said because we shifted scenes as he was like, it's been about 5 minutes, so that's when Darius would have turned to him and just been like, "Can you speed this up?"
Right.
Yeah, I'm assuming the cutting of the ring thing would just be
that. That's I said. I said that part in my head. Like, do you want me to cut his finger off?
I would. I don't know if. I don't know if we have another choice at this point.
We can dissolve him in my tummy.
No, I think if you do anything that will result in him falling unconscious or dying, that ring is going to activate, and we may have to deal with a foe we've already dealt with. Well, I've already dealt with. You two haven't. The only thing is, I'm going to probably need you here healing him as I take the finger, because it's probably going to hurt him quite a bit. And if he falls unconscious from the pain, again, if the ring isn't detached, we may run into problems.
Is there no way of doing it quick?
I mean, I'm not that strong. I can try.
Are we broadcasting this to everybody?
Sure.
I would assume if you're talking to each other, you would be having a conversation just you guys, right?
Yeah, there's no need to broadcast it.
Yeah.
Although I guess I would include Mastos because we're going to need his...
That's fair. He's there. That makes sense.
I will... I'm going to cast detect. I'm going to cast Identify on the rod.
Ritually cast or cast?
No, I'm just casting it.
Okay. So, as you put your energy into this, feeding back, trying to get the feelings of the materials, the way it's constructed, trying to figure out exactly how this thing works, feels like it's some sort of utensil to maybe find or draw water from somewhere. You feel that it's some sort of device to absorb or to drain in. That's what you get from it.
Water or liquid?
You're unsure?
But it's glowing.
Yes, it's the red little spark at the bottom of this thing.
Like a magical spark? Or
but every 5 seconds or so. Roll an investigation. Or an arcana, your choice.
17 on the dice. I will do... They're both 7, so whatever. 24.
It's hard to tell. This light kind of emanating kind of almost from the base of it every 4 or 5 seconds. But it's hard to kind of tell if this is some sort of like a metallic, like a, 2 pieces of metal maybe causing a spark, or if it's magic. But then, you didn't detect anything with your magic, so it's a bit puzzling how this is even having any light emanating from it.
There's no movement. Can I feel any movement in the rod? Any vibration? Any pulsing?
You want to grab the rod?
Well, I thought I did. I have to touch it to identify it.
Okay. Well, my apologies then. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
Well, I don't want to touch it now.
You did witness Jak. Before you do this, you did witness Jak try to pull it, and you seen him kind of jolt
Did I
back
witness
in this...
that?
Yeah, you
I
were
thought I
all
was
there.
knee deep in this guy's brain.
Well, your spell is kind of from your helmet. It's not like you were fully.
Yeah, I know, but then we'd have to backtrack the identify, which like I'm fine with. I don't know. It's up to you.
I don't know. I'm not going to make you do wisdom save throw for casting the identify. If you wish to try and like remove it or like inspect it physically with your hands that way, then it'd be different.
Okay.
So touching it by magical means different than physical means. We'll say it that way.
Okay. I would like to put my hands on the ground around it, like near it, not touching it.
Sure.
And see if I could detect any sort of like vibration or pulsing or anything.
Okay. Yeah. Roll investigation.
15.
You put your hands down, and other than kind of the movement of your compadres, you don't feel any vibrations coming from this thing. It feels quite static.
Even during when I see the glow or the red. Okay, that's pulsing. It's in and out, right? It's not.
It's about every 4 or
constant?
5 seconds. Yeah. This is very base, very small.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to our friend. And I'm gonna stand up, dust my hands off. Who is the red cloaked woman? You only spoke to me of. Sorry, Dawn. Who is the red cloaked woman? When did you meet her?
Roll a persuasion.
Nat 20. Which is plus 7, so 27.
Holy shit. Spills the beans. Yeah, he kind of looks down and
And I put my hand to my helmet, like almost like kind of a little threatening, like I'm going, like you have an opportunity to just tell me type.
yeah.
Implication.
Yeah, he kind of sees you reach for the helmet, kind of remembering the pain that he felt last time. It made a sort of a vision. That's doing the work for Paradon. He's his boss. Everybody's got a boss down there.
Darius, I'll say this a broadcast in our head, but I'll call Darius. In his mind, there's a vision of a red woman wearing a dress. Now, I didn't recognize this woman, right? Like in any of my, no. And I'll describe her. Any idea who she may be, but she seems to be instructing Paradon.
Did she seem powerful?
Uh,
Potentially godlike?
Did I get that kind of feeling during those visions?
She looked happy. She looked graceful and beautiful. She didn't have necessarily anything that carried like gravitas or yeah, it's hard to tell.
Did her like skin and did she look pure?
So pale white skin, red lips,
Like
high
blemishes,
cheekbones,
any sort of, or did she look
clean
almost
skin.
perfect?
Almost perfect.
I'll relay that. I can't place it, but she did look very perfect and happy.
It's a long shot, but it could be Siko-sen.
Do I know, like how Siko-sen presents?
Roll a history.
Uh, 11 on the die. History is +3. My Wow, for a bookworm, that sucks. 14.
Okay. So, for all the research that's been done, as far as you're aware, Seikosen hasn't presented herself since losing the Great One. When he was banished, since then she hasn't physically presented herself to anyone. That has been documented anyway.
Okay. I'll turn to Cam. Cam? Damn it. Yeah, Cam. Did she not give a name in this vision? Something to address her as?
Oh, she didn't talk. She just showed me how pleased she was with us helping out, you know?
And by showing you, she presented a feeling inside? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, she was beautiful. Ever seen anything like it? It's a bit... Yeah. Beautiful.
And has she made herself known to you more than just the once?
I think we don't get to see her much, I don't think. I think it's more of a introduction, you know? You agree to do what you're going to do or whatever. Why am I being held here? I'm not doing nothing.
Well, you've already done something, and...
Yeah, you're definitely doing something. You don't even know what you're doing.
Whatever it is, it's not happening for a long, long time anyways.
You don't know that. You literally fell to the ground.
I was told it was weeks, maybe months before stuff's ready, so I wouldn't worry yourself.
I am worried.
You got
Dealt
lots
with-
of... Whatever it is, you got lots of time. Don't worry.
Look, I'm saying this in my head to Elion. If this is Seikosen, Magnus mentioned that she has a new champion that apparently can use blood weaving. I mean, that sign points to Paradon. They're working for Paradon. You saw this woman in his mind.
And I've never recorded any sort of description of Seikosen.
Those, because you know that Seikosen wasn't really somebody who like got followers or worked towards followers or anything like that. She was simply by Thinguis's side as much as possible and just a pure love for him and nothing else. So she didn't really try to garnish followers or anything like that.
Right. Well, we have two options. We take the ring off him, see what happens.
All right, can you heal him while I do this?
I can try. I'm worried about spending too much of my energy so soon.
If you want this to be fast, I'm going to have to use my own energy as well.
I mean, I'm hoping once the ring is removed, then there'll be no need to revert any sort of control being taken over.
Yeah, me too. Because if we're wrong, we're dead.
I think if we're wrong or right, it's a possibility we'll die. That seems to be my everyday. I'm somehow coming to terms with that.
All right.
One moment. And I'm going to send a message to Jak.
You don't need to. Unless you mean like psychic, like our bond.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm like talking to him specifically.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you meant like you were going to cast
Send the
message.
spell.
Oh. Jak, we might try something here. Probably something that you would enjoy. Are you okay? Are you able to return? Have you found anything?
Being that they've been running for a little bit, you'd hear Jak like thinking, and it would sound labored as he's like, "Yeah, we're chasing someone right now. Yeah, give us a minute.
Right. Well, Mastos, do you need to be a frog still?
I mean, it's probably beneficial he stays like that in case we need to fight. Then at least he gets an extra life.
Mhm.
Okay, don't do that. That's creepy. And coming from me, that should say a lot.
I will pull out Kira's dagger and present it to Darius.
Oh, I don't need
What?
that, and I'll summon the
And-
Soul Seeker as a dagger.
And yeah, well, I know you have your own, but this is very sharp.
What you bringing that out for? You're not gonna hurt me again, are you? Don't you think you've done enough?
Yep, I do. Unfortunately, I think you've done more with whatever the hell you set up down here, so I'm sorry.
And I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna pull out my my staff.
I'm going to place my hand on my chest, and I'm going to cast haste on myself.
We need to take that ring off you. If there's any way of doing that yourself, now is the time.
No. I don't think I can. And even if I could, I don't think I would.
Very well. I'm going to walk over. And it's almost like I'm like a blur as I walk. I am going to take the hand with the ring. I'll have the rope like recede itself off of his hand. And I'm going to basically lift. I don't even care if like it breaks, but I'm going to pull that finger back, and then I'm going to take the dagger and try to cut through it.
Okay, so you reach out to grab the hand.
And as he does that, I'm going to essentially cast Cure Wounds to try to like fix what he's doing.
Yeah, so you ready Cure Wounds as soon as you see some damage, you want to try and heal it.
Yeah, but like I'm trying to basically, yeah, like once that finger comes off, I'm healing it.
So Jak and Trey, as you break into the cavern, Jak, as you close in, and as you execute your hunter's mark, as you close in, you can see that this cavern is enclosed. He's running into a corner. And Trey, you look to your right, and you can see with your distance, you can see that the other one is headed to the southwest corner. And you see him kind of juking behind a stalagmite, like a rock that's down there, trying to hide behind it. Not very well, but trying to hide behind it. But Jak, yeah, you're probably about 50 feet away now from this person who's kind of like, he leaned up against the wall and kind of ducking down, believing he's in the shadows.
Perfect. Yeah, Jak is going to run right up to him. And,
all right, mate, settle down. What's the rush? Holds up his hand.
And Jak is going to brandish a weapon. And he's going to pull his Nolja pistol out, and he's going to go, you're going to come out.
Oi!
You're going to come out right
settle
now.
Down. I'm here. Settle down.
And Jak's
He has
going
his
to
hands
say, call your friend over here.
Oi, Mess, this fella's got a pistol. He's got a weapon. He looks dangerous, this one. And
Trey, keep an eye on him.
Keep an eye on the guy that you're currently pointing a pistol at, or the second guy?
The second guy.
Gotcha. Are these two individuals within 60 feet of one another?
let's see. Yeah, they would be about 50 feet east to west.
Okay. I think Trey, hearing that Jak is needing a little help tracking these guys, is going to cast Fairy Fire. So, and that sounds terrible, but I promise you, it's just a thing that helps people like see stuff better. It basically puts like a neon highlight video game style thing on someone. Now, it does say, yeah, it doesn't burn anybody. It's not a damaging thing.
Yeah.
Um,
A wisdom saving throw, right?
I believe it is a dexterity saving throw. Let me look just quick here. Yeah.
Ready?
So it says the objects within the 20, or actually, oh, I can't do both. It's a 60-foot range, 20-foot cube, so I can only do the second guy.
Okay.
It is a dexterity saving throw to prevent being highlighted, but all the objects within that 20-foot cube will also be highlighted.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so dexterity save. What's the DC?
Let's see here.
Higher than 10, I can tell you that.
It looks like it's 12.
12, yeah, you rolled an 8, so you've got 10. So yeah, what does this look like as you release this spell?
So just like that vague violet hue that dances barely at the edge of perception in Trey's eyes, you'll see each of the objects, including the person behind it, get a thin, wispy violet outline about them that just stands. If it were in the bright daylight, you wouldn't notice it, but here in this dark cavern, it might as well be sunlight itself. This guy will never be able to hide with this on him.
It's awesome.
Yeah, you can see him as he's kind of hiding down. He's kind of waving hands, trying to get whatever it is on him off him. But Jak, this guy, kind of approach him with hands up. What? What's going on? What's the problem?
How many more of those poles do you have to put up?
None. Already. What's it got to do with you, anyways? Not supposed to be down here.
And then Jack's gonna, point his gun at the ground. Get on the.
All right. Settle down. Roll an
then
intimidation check.
Ooh, yeah, Jack's intimidating.
Or
What do
is
I
he?
get? I think I get a +2. Let me check. Intimidation +2. Natural 20.
Oh, no.
Third tonight. Third tonight.
All right, mister. Don't hurt me. And he gets down on the ground.
And Jack is going to think to the rest of the party. It looks like they only needed to put one more pole up, and they've successfully done that. But we have both of them. And Jack will be like, call your friend over here. Trey, let him bring his friend over here.
Mercy, he wants you. I don't know what they want with us, but I don't know. I think there might be robbers or something. Not supposed to be here.
Yeah, I think Trey, in an attempt to sort of get the guy to move, Trey's gonna come walking up to the second guy who's hiding behind the rock, and he'll just come walking up. Now, you don't need to be wasting anybody's time. I know exactly where you are. And then Trey's gonna stop being in front of him, and Trey's gonna have his mouth right next to his ear on the other side of him. I'm already behind you, bruv.
What's going on? What's going on, Pyre? What's going on? There's a ghost or something behind me. He just appeared behind me.
Listening. Now. You better get together. Jack boy. Very thin on patience. And if you don't want to listen to him, he's going to give you a reason to listen. And I suggest you stay on his good side. Get on with it then. Off with you.
He kind of scrambles up a little bit, starts walking over towards his friend. Still on the ground, face first. What do you want with us? Ain't got nothing. Just trying to do work.
Is there anything else you're supposed to be doing here?
No, it's all done. We're just gonna head out. Who's asking? Oh, never mind. Sorry, sir.
I thought you guys had to wait till you were told you could leave.
No, we just make sure things are working. We head out. We told
Are you
when
able
to come back. We're all done now. We just want to go.
Go take the pole down.
Well, I can't take a pole down. It's there now.
Can you not take it down, or you don't want to take it down?
No, I can't take it down. It's there now. It's where it's gonna be.
What does it do?
I don't know. Just put it in, turn it on.
Show me your hands.
Ah!
As he steps in, and does he see a ring on one of the hands?
Indeed, he does.
Yeah. Jack will kind of go up and kind of pull his pistol hand down, and he's going to go up and just like grab the wrist, and kind of bring it closer to his face, and he's going to try to turn the guy's hand to look at the ring and see if it looks like the ring on Cam.
Well, as soon as you go to grab his hand, he immediately retracts it. So go ahead and roll a contested dexterity check to see if he...
Just a straight dex, or...
Yeah. Add your modifier, yeah.
So, 10.
10, okay, 14. So yeah, you go to raise it, and he just whips it back, and just for a second, so it'll look like it. Oh, yeah, it's not yours!
And then Jack's going to put the gun back up. Give me your hand.
Roll intimidation check.
Oh, come on, I'm not getting another nat 20 on that. 13. Makes it a 15.
No! No! Why should I?
The ring you have on.
Yeah.
Is it the same as Cam's?
Yeah.
Do
So?
you know what...
What's that got to do with you? Friends have same rings. Ain't mean nothing by it.
Jack's gonna pull out more of his rope, and he's gonna cut off enough to bind someone's hands.
By this time, the mess has arrived, kind of standing beside him, looking around, not knowing what to do next.
Jack will take a knee.
Why? Why? You're gonna kill us? They're gonna kill us, fire! They're gonna kill us! So no, miss, it'll be alright, mate. We'll get out of it. I don't wanna die! Fire! It's alright, it's still time, mate. We'll get out of it, I promise. I promise.
And Jack's gonna go up and be like, give me your hands.
To Pyre or to Mess?
To Mess first, because Mess seems a little more malleable.
Well, intimidation. Or persuasion, whatever way you want to do this. I'm assuming intimidation based on you're holding a pistol.
Yeah, I'm holding a pistol, and I don't even think my persuade. Yeah, it's the same, but another 15.
Okay. Yeah, he holds his head up.
And Jack,
done anything to you. What are you
Jack
doing
is going to tie his hands together. Do you have any weapons on you?
Mess is just melting down. Tears just streaming down his cheeks as you're tying his hands together. He don't have nothing, mate. He don't have no weapons. He's a farmer, for crying out loud. What are you doing this? You stop him! And he's pointing over at Trey.
And now your hands, Trey.
What?
Or not Trey, sorry. You
The
just
twist
kinda-
comes in.
Yeah, you're getting tied up.
Jack is the Moria.
Not Mess, the other one whose name escapes me.
Pyre.
Pyre. You said it, and I was just like, oh, Trey. Alright, yeah. He's gonna get more rope out, cut enough off to tie his hands.
Why you have to tie your hands, mate? Complying with answering your questions or moving? What's with all this?
I don't know what you're gonna do, and those rings
I
are
do anything.
dangerous. Give
You're
me
the
your
one doing all
hands.
this stuff. Oh, you're supposed to be some sort of hero. Fuck it, ATLADS.
Give me your hands.
There it is. Take it.
Do it.
Jack will take it.
Yeah, he holds his hand with not the ring out towards you.
And then he's going to... I need your other hand.
He looks over at his sniveling friend. Alright, here you go then.
And then he's gonna bind. He's gonna bind both of their hands, and once they are bound, he's going to inform everybody. I don't know if you want any rolls for the ties.
No, not with
Okay.
your skills.
Okay. Then Jack's gonna think we have the other two, and he's gonna say this to everybody. We're gonna walk them back up to the front, and then Jack will turn to Trey. Will you lead? And I will stay behind, and they will be in between us.
Yeah, I can handle that.
Thank
If you don't mind, maybe put a bit of light up. These guys aren't tripping all over themselves. Be able to see what we're doing around here. And Trey is going to activate dancing lights and just have a couple torches basically one between Trey and the first guy, and then one between the second guy and Jak. So we got a good bit of light between us, but it's at my back, so I can look into the darkness.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. He's just
We're going back to Cam.
all right. Good to get to see my friend before you kill us. Matt starts crying again.
And Jak does have the pistol out still, but he is just kind of slowly walking behind them. We're not going to kill you, but the rings you're wearing might. We're trying to solve some issues here, so bear with us.
Roll a persuasion.
At advantage?
You can't get an advantage on persuasion when you've been intimidating the whole time.
Well, I rolled a 5, so it's a 7.
Okay. Not very persuasive. Just let us go when we get there, is all I'm saying.
And we'll start making our way back.
Right. You guys heading back up north. Where's the way you guys came? So,
Oh, these guys are gonna walk into some shit.
back to Elion, Frogmouse, and Darius. So, Darius, you kind of let the ropes fall away to be able to get access to his
Just
hand.
from his hand. Like, I don't want him to come off his whole body. I'll just have the ropes adjust so that I can pull them down from his hand. That's all.
Okay. So. Okay, so you'd be kind of like opening them so he can slip his hand out, I guess.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you kind of have to unravel it.
I mean, if I need to do that, I will do that too. Like, this has to be a no error situation.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you kind of will the rope of climbing to kind of separate his bindings down where his left hand is, and it kind of pokes out from kind of palm to fingers. You can see him wriggling and trying to pull away from it as you try to grab it. But being bound, it's quite easy. So yeah, you grasp onto the hand, you grasp onto the finger, and you're attacking.
Yep.
Okay. So with the goal of slicing off his finger or his hand, or what's the
His
target?
finger.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Darius.
All right, go ahead and roll your first attack on the finger.
Is that
At
with
advantage,
Because-
yes,
yeah.
he's restrained, so.
It'll be a 17 plus 7 or 8.
Okay, go ahead.
Plus
roll
9, sorry. So that's a 26.
6. Go ahead and roll damage for this attack, please.
Okay, that'll be. Where's my 7 plus 5, so 13 damage.
Oh, he's dead.
So, at this time, Elion, you had your Q-wounds held, trying to
Yep.
repair the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, go ahead and do your whatever spell you wanted to do as he connects with this attack.
Plus 1d8 plus. So 5 plus 3.
So 8.
Yeah.
As the sword slices through the finger.
Hold on. Can I ask you something? I I need to understand how this, like, when I'm healing him, I'm not trying to heal the wound back together. Like, I want the
Basically, the finger
severed.
comes off, and he's going to heal the stump.
Stub.
So if that is how you can play it, then I would probably cast that at a higher level. If you understand that I'm not trying to heal it back together.
Yeah, because I assume your intent is to like, try to not let him get
Basically, I'm
damaged as much as
cauterizing the wound
possible.
is essentially what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, because you can't regrow it anyway. Like once it's separate,
No.
once it's separated, it's done.
Right.
So
So if I can, so I will cast that healing at one level higher if I know it's not going to heal his finger back on.
yeah, I think you'd be aware of that based on your kind of knowledge of medicine, etc. So
Well,
wanna
I
cast it
thought
at
I
a
was
higher-
healing as he's cutting, so that was kind of my.
Yeah, that's.
like he was gonna do like a saw.
I don't know. I don't know. It depended on his role, so that's why I'm verifying. Like,
Yeah.
if he's
I assume he was doing like a swishing motion to just one clean cut off.
Yeah,
yes,
that was
okay.
the goal.
All right,
Okay.
so I'm gonna actually up that to level 2 then.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is what I'm
Okay.
getting at. If he's just doing it one clean motion,
Okay.
so that will be, what is it?
Wasn't sure if I had to say it, but like I'm not trying to kill him.
No, I
This
know.
isn't fatal damage.
But blood loss is a thing too. So.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what the healing is for.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, so that one is a 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. So total is
15 altogether.
15. Yes.
Here, and you know what? I will use my bonus action to also cast Healing Word. Be like, don't worry, Sunshine, you'll be okay.
Okay. Yeah, you do your attack. You feel Soul Sleeker start to slide through. And how much is it?
7 healing.
Feel the Soul Sleeker slide through the finger, hot knife through butter. As like kind of the finger starts to separate, you see it almost in slow motion. As Elion and you also, Darius, mutter these words, and you almost see the skin just stitch itself back together almost instantaneously as the finger gets severed, and the finger hits the ground. And as it does, the ring starts to shake. Gets sucked immediately to the metal pole. And we'll leave it there for tonight.
Ooh, interesting.
All right.
We're
Does it, like-
He was transforming and
Hang on.
his neck elongates, and we'll leave it there.
All right, guys. Thanks everybody for watching. Good session. We'll be back next
Yeah.
week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. EST. We'll see y'all then. Thanks. Bye.
see ya.
Bye.